The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, our legacy.
And we are back. Welcome back, everybody. CSO Cup number 62. 82, I beg your pardon, 82. My name's Linglad, and it is an absolute pleasure to bring to you another day full packed to the rafters with some StarCraft talent. Joining me today, once again, it's the Ripper, aka Chad, the legend himself. Chad, say what's up. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Yeah, we're in the 80s. We're climbing high on the CSO Cup. I'm very excited about the bracket today, although we do have an upset already.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it. I think someone's having to pull out. It looks like we're losing someone, so we're going to get our first. Sorry, need to give a walkover. So we'll see what we can get for you. But in the meantime, welcome everybody. I mean, our sponsor for this tournament is Ladder Legends. You want to say something about Ladder Legends, Chat?
Yeah, 100%. Okay, guys. Welcome. As I've been introduced already, I'm Chatters, aka the Ripper, the co-founder of Ladder Legends. My other partner is Gamer Richie. I'm sure you know him, the coach's coach. We are a dedicated coaching server, and our beta is now live. Anyone who wants to come and check us out before we launch on 31st of July, we have the fantastic Battleby, who is joining us here today at CSO Cup tournament as one of our coaches, as well as the likes of Hino and many more. So Maples, by the way, just to add out there for the North American fans, one of the #1 Protosses in the North American scene. So come check us out. The link will be available for you in the stream.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for that, dude. It's a pleasure to have Ladder Legends on board. And if anybody's watching, wants to have a look at some StarCraft coaching, get a little bit better, climb up those ranks, climb up the ladder nicely, give Ladder Legends a check. I mean, they've got some great talent coaching available, and it would be great to see more people, getting up there and playing in more CSO Cups. So, yeah, welcome.
Yeah, we have already seen one or two people get promoted by participating in our server.
Wow.
I'm not sure they would be overly confident with me shouting out their names just now, but obviously as time goes on, we'll be doing very dedicated big shout outs to that. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see Ladder Legends getting involved and still keeping the growth elements of this game. I mean, it's such a lovely game. It's been around forever, and it just has the potential to carry on going with such a high skill ceiling, just with like the pure enjoyment and the unpredictability of each game. It's lovely to see, and thanks to you guys for helping the plebs like myself grow and get good. That's what it's all about.
We're here for CSO. We're big fans, and we're very happy with it. So, 100%. Thank you for having me on as well for I think the third week in a row, right?
Yeah, man, it's been good. It's been good. We'll see.
Very good. We've enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Let's see what the vinctors are.
It's lovely to have some company, and you guys are super knowledgeable, so it's always a pleasure, man. Kind of sad that we didn't get to cast the first pick, game like that we wanted, because that was a banger last week. Unfortunately we didn't get to cast him, but we could tell it was a banger. The games went long, and it seemed like it was really tough, and they just managed to meet each other in this week's bracket. But yeah, it's not to be. But
not to be. I was very excited about it too.
Yeah, speaking of the bracket, we've got some big names, man. You want to shout out a couple of those big names? Apart from Battlefield, of course.
In regards to the Ladder Legends coaches?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, sorry, is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, that's a pleasure. Thank you so much for that. So, in our lineup of coaches, we are very fortunate to have those working with us directly. And remember, all the coaching you do with them all goes directly to supporting the coaches. So we have the likes of Maples, a NA top tier Protoss player who is over 6k. He's very good, and he's looking forward to helping you all improve on the Protoss side of things. We have Infinite Hino joining Ladder Legends as a clan as well. A fantastic Zerg, very aggressive, very up in your face, takes maps off the likes of 6.3, 6.4s on a good day. We have Groovy, our very own random Grandmaster, very unorthodox playstyles, but nonetheless able to macro his little heart out. And then, of course, you all know Battleby. Now, Battleby is probably one of our star contenders over at Ladder Legends, and he's been supporting all the Terrans from day one, helping them get all the way up. And he's very much looking forward to pushing the ceiling for all our wonderful players. So come say hi, guys.
Yeah. Join the Discord. I'm pretty sure someone will be able to pop the Discord link and join the CSO Discord as well. If you're new here, give us a follow. It will be great to have everybody on board.
No, I'm playing.
Not anymore.
There we go. Woof.
Nicely saved.
Brilliant. Yeah. Well done. I would have played the game, but I don't know how well I would have done. Do we know much about Dead Albus, actually? We'll do the introductions and we'll go through the players. We've got Distan, who was actually a member of the UK Chad Nation Wars. A very stoked Division 1.
Oh,
Played
nice.
his little heart out. He did a fantastic job. He went up against... who was it? It was against Poland. Oh, my God. I'm trying to remember. It'll come back to me, but it was a very strong Polish Terran. Very macro orientated, very heavily defensive. Distan managed to go 1-1 with him. It's very solid.
Wow, sounds good. I mean, do you know if he is a Terran? Is that the main race that he was that the race?
He is. He's a very good Terran. We'll have some good games out of this. I don't know much about Dead Albus though.
I mean, his profile picture there is of Cyril, so it's probably good.
I mean, what if? So if you want to go ahead and get us started with your beautiful voice, Erling lad.
Oh, sweet, thank you. Let's kick this off in the bottom right-hand corner of a pylon. It's the orange Zerg player. Give it up for Dead Albus.
Way! We love it. And representing in the top left, the UK lad himself, Representing RD, it is Distan.
Yeah, very good. Very nice. Let's see. I mean, TVZs. This is CSO Cup. So the not too many Zergs make it through. So we really hope that Dead Albus manages to get through at least to the next round. It'll be good to see some Zerg representation. I haven't had a look at every race of every player, but we do have the likes of Showtime and Bian and yeah, some real big names this week. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see who takes it. I mean, Bian was the winner last week. So I should say 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Let me also ask, guys, how's the audio? Am I quite quiet? Am I too loud? How's it work? Oh, I'm still down as Chella's baby parcel actually on the
Oh yes, you are.
on the Discord. That's crazy. Okay, so let's go have a little look around. I was looking through. So we got pretty standard openings from the both of them. We're 100% looking forward to a macro game, but as you know, some of this can drag out Lingvad, right? So
Yeah.
what do you think? I know Distan's quite an aggressive timing push kind of player. He likes to hit a very fixed timing with a good amount of upgrades.
I mean, that's good. I mean, it sounds good to me, and we'll see if the Zerg can just play the standard Zerg reactive role and see how well Dead Albus deals with that pressure that you're talking about. Dead Albus, we'll see if he's able to. This is the most mechanical matchup, I think. TVZ, it can get really technical really fast, and you just need to be on point. And if Distan hits those timings that he's aiming for, it's obviously his strength, and that's how he wins his games. So we'll see if Dead Albus can deflect that and maybe get a couple of run bars going down, maybe some bailing drop here or there, or we'll see. It'll be good to see some really good TVZ action.
The Rock's already getting punished. Love it.
Yeah.
Love to see it. So just a question. I am trying to follow your camera. I'm assuming for some reason it's not letting me follow.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there we go. I mean, I was happy to do it, or you can do it. It's up to you. I just want to know where we're at, so I can follow what you're seeing.
No, all good.
Okay, we had a cancel already. I'm assuming that was a drone being bothered by the Reaper. The Reaper's already doing the business.
Yeah.
He's being very aggressive, like Distan does. The Queen needs to come out and have one to the defense there. We do not see a third base yet, or even one being attempted to be taken.
No, not at all. And let's. It was also an inject on the low ground hatchery here from Dead Albus. So no creep tumor, so he's not looking to spread the creep too early. I think he's floating 500 minerals at the moment. So maybe he's. I was gonna say maybe he's a little bit supply blocked, but
something we're seeing some Zergs do at the moment. Well, he is trying to take a third, so that basically confirms what I think is happening.
Yeah.
From Dead Albus. I mean, I don't know what rank this guy is. I mean, for all we know, he could be a Diamond 1, Diamond 2. He could be a Grandmaster. We don't know. But from what we can see here is it could be that he's attempting to take his third and he's going to make a swell of Lings and then from there attack Distan before he gets his critical number of Hellions out. Yeah, now we'll see how good he is. He has got his speed done. Bit of a miss micro there, but all good. I mean, we know how hard it can be to play in tournaments sometimes, knowing people are watching you. It can be quite stressful. 2 gas in the natural.
Yeah, double gas on the low ground, and I'm pretty sure before that Reaper died, he caught sight of that. So Distan is definitely going to be aware of that. I'm not too sure if Distan. Let's just have a look quickly. Distan hasn't seen the third base go down though. So the double gas, and I mean it'll be good if Distan just pops in and has a look and checks how far along this hatchery is. But let's have a look at what Distan's doing. Speaking of him, he's already got his third TC up and running. It's already an orbital, and he's going to be producing on 3 CCs for now. Starport, so it is a 2-1-1, and we'll see if Distan can hit that timing that he's going for. Roach Warren about to finish up for Dead Albus, so 500 gas in the bank, so banking up a bit of gas, and we'll probably come for a little bit of aggression here. 2 overlords on the way. What do you think of that? Still 16 supply in the bank and 2 ovies on the way.
I can only imagine. I mean, if we look at the units here, we're only seeing 1 lava. There's been injects. I mean, in regards to droning, it's not that many drones. He's going to have to be doing something. I don't know if this was a plan or if he's just winging it, but at the end of the day, he needs to get something done with all these resources he's banking up.
No, there were 9 roaches in production there. He's got a whole bunch of lings. He's definitely looking to go for a 2-base timing.
Looks like it was Ravagers.
Yeah. Hellions are now going to pop up onto this low ground and see, okay, this hatchery's done. I don't think they caught sight of that roach, but, I mean, Distan has to know
Well,
something's
if
up.
this gun gets into the third and sees no drones, he's going to know he's got to go home and set up defensively. Otherwise, this could be a very dangerous
Yeah,
attack. And he
there
does
we go.
see that. And the Hellions go home. Nope, they're going to sit there. But here we go. So this is a 2-base all in. He's using the third as a sort of macro hatch. We see Distan's going out with a double drop. Distan, that's a bit greedy.
Ooh, okay.
Nope, and he comes home. There we
Yeah,
go. So he
yeah,
didn't notice off the third that there was very little going on in regards to resources. Did he pick up his third? He does pick up his third.
yeah.
Loses a few workers in the meantime. That's okay. Now, all we got to do is see if Albus hits the jackpot. Now, there isn't much
Close the door,
actually
close the
here.
door.
He doesn't need to. He's going to funnel them in. Now, the Ravagers are going to drop biles. Hits nothing.
Yeah.
This is not a great stuff for Albus, but there is a lot of Roach Ravager here. A lot can get done.
Yeah, for sure.
The micro from Distan. Good job, Albus, getting the damage done. Is he running behind this? No, he's not. He needs to pull those roaches back
Yeah.
so the reinforcements come, and he can go ahead and do extra damage. Good work knocking down that supply depot.
Yeah, I mean, Distan's, did Albus really trying to knock down that supply depot, but both of the engineering bays are here at the front upgrading, and I mean, that would have been a much bigger opening. Did Albus really respecting this? He does have the worker count. He's up 20 workers at the moment.
Great catch. So fantastic catch. But here comes Distan. He's coming out, but does he notice the Lings are coming too?
Yeah, there
We
is
need
that.
to be careful. We
Yeah.
need to be careful, Distan. Otherwise, you're going to risk going too far into it. Oh, no. This
Yeah.
is not looking good.
Yeah, not looking good right now. Unfortunately, that tank too far forward. It gets sniped off by a couple of Ravager Biles. These medevacs putting in some big work, keeping these Marines alive. Oh, another tank shows up.
Wow.
And
Fantastic defense.
yeah, man, the Terran Marine medevac just showing how strong it can actually be and how important it is to get those medevacs early for that early game pressure. And yeah, I mean, Dead Albus still not droning now. 4 drones on the way. He's 20
9
workers down.
drones. And he's going for lair. So I'm assuming we're going to see a roach speed, maybe 1-1 coming. He's going to need it. Banelings, well, with just 1 Evo chamber, 2 Evo chambers, I called it.
Yeah. 2 Evo chambers definitely needed here, but yeah, Dead Albus not in a good position, down 18 workers, and let's not forget, Distan's on triple orbital. Distan, does he? Yeah, he's got 4 medevacs. I'm surprised he's not going for like some real pressure now. You know, you've really knocked the Zerg down to his knees. It would be a good idea to push at the front, maybe a double drop coming into the back of the main. But here we go, a single medevac with the Marines. And pick off a queen.
What I know of Distan is Distan was a very respectful player. He doesn't make plays that he believes doesn't bring him the most results. I would like to suggest that maybe what Distan's doing is, like I told you, is a timing attack, guys. He's going to wait for 2-2. When you go up against Roach Ravager, guys, especially with Ling Bane support, you want to go up to 2-2. Sit back on 3 bases, get those upgrades, max out on your Marauder, Tank, Marines. That is your best chance of hitting a very powerful timing on the 3rd base, or if the 4th is down. Otherwise, if you start trading units inefficiently, the Zerg will just ramp up production and go up to 200 on roaches, which is very easy to do if you know what you're doing. And by that point, you're going to be stuck in the creek without a paddle.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think one of the dangers about going up against a Zerg, especially someone where the injects are on point, you can see Dead Albus rocking those injects. When the injects are on point, Zerg really has the opportunity to grow exponentially, and you know that's when you're really in danger if you give them too much time, too much respect. And here we go. Here's the multi-prong. Distan coming into the south side here. There's also a medevac in the main. Let's see. Okay, that one picks up and gets out of there. Medevac in the main, gonna stem forward and. Let's see, get rid of. Oh, it's double queen, so he's going to put up a little bit of a fight. But yeah, 2 queens.
Medevac is running out of energy. He can't hold this forever. Oh, and he leaves the Marines behind.
Oh,
those poor Marines. They were like, "Okay, you can get us now, boss."
Yeah.
Boss, boss, and the Medevacs just flown away, and they're never to be seen again.
Yeah, I mean that's a really.
Oh my God, that
Wow.
was so inefficient.
Yeah, that is the worst efficiency ever. But here we go. I mean, Dead Albus.
The timing attack, 2-2.
Yeah.
And he threw away a lot of those banelings. Yeah, that was very one-sided towards the end, but very, very close. Well done, Albus. You did a fantastic job there. Both players, great defense, great attack. It just was not enough.
Yeah, I mean that was a little bit unlucky there at the end. All those banelings just crashing into Marauders, not doing as good. And I mean, baneling speed finished up right there at the end. So yeah, I can feel a little bit bad there for Dead Albus, but I mean it's only the first game. You know,
Mm-hmm,
it's
mm-hmm.
there's still 2 more games to go in this series, and we'll see if he can bring it back in map number 2. It was a really good showing there, actually, by Distan. You know, you said he likes to hit those timings. You know, he knows he just has to survive long enough to hit that 2-2, and you know he's probably gonna hit hard. And Dead Elvis just saying, "Yep, that's it. This one's done."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was really good to see. Just waiting on map number 2. It is a pick from Dead Albus, so we'll see where he wants to play.
Love it.
Cool. Golden Aura, it's going to be lovely.
Love it.
Yeah, pretty good. Nice to see some TVZ action. Everyone in the chat, you wanna let us know where you're watching from? I'm casting from a lovely summer's day in London. It's 30 plus degrees. And
Yeah, very, very similar to me. I'm up in Belfast, guys. Let's go. Up in Belfast, it's very, very hot today. We're not used to it. I can see people walking around with red shoulders and sweating and crying and saying, "Bring back the snow!" Begging for it. Golden Aura. Golden Aura? Is that part of the map pool?
I actually
It's
don't
not
think
part of the
so.
map pool.
No,
No, it's not part of the map pool. How did this get? How did this get picked?
it should not have been picked.
Okay, well, it's fine. I'm sure everyone's okay with it. Let's give it. Oh, Linglet. Okay, no, you've left the game.
Yeah, we should remake that. We should remake that.
Yep, remake.
Yeah, while we get that all fixed up. I don't know if they will. Oh, you're still in.
There we go. They've left. I'm just checking
Okay.
on them, making sure they're not ignoring us and playing the game out.
100%. Yeah, that would be great.
Oh, there we go. They're back. That's good. Not part of the map pool. Okay, let's just make sure we're picking from the map pool guys here. Let's see.
But yeah, I mean it's
Got Alcione. Okay, let me help him out here.
yeah, I don't think Dead Elvis is super familiar with the map or what Amphion.
No, not Amphium. We've got. Why does it not let people ley lines? Alcione is in the current map pool, brother.
Right now there's Incorporeal, Lost Fantasy, Leylines. Maganatha. There we go. Distan's got it.
I thought it was. Is Alcione not part of the map pool? Oh no, that was the old one. It's very similar to one we've got now. I can't remember what it's called though. Who is it?
Ultra Love.
It's very similar to the one we've got now. Ultra love it. Do you know what map I do miss? It's Dynasty LE. Such a bad map, but like theoretically, when you think about it, it's such a bad map. Everyone went for that gold base at the back, and then Ravagers, tanks, or whatever they wanted was just shutting that down. It was so annoying. And people would drop, and if you didn't take that base, you would get dropped there, and then they would set up and then just come and punish your main.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah. But I mean, it makes for, it was meant to make for interesting games. I think the higher up you go, the less interesting it becomes because the pros just know how to abuse certain areas. Whereas the lower down you go, I think the greater the variance is in skills, in builds, and yeah.
And just to answer Blood Rain's question in the chat, yep, I think that's a good idea. I think putting the current map pool on the sign up page is great. Maybe even if we could find a way to have it so they could pick their vetoes from the sign up, but then again, they wouldn't know their matchup, so might not be worth it. Anyway, now we're in the game. Now we're ready to rock and roll. That's after you, Ling lads.
Thanks. Once again, in the top right-hand corner, it's a pleasure to introduce the Orange Zo player. It is Dead Albus.
And in the bottom left, in the red, Terran already got one up on Dead Albus, but let's see if he can hold on to his second win. It is in the red, representing RD, Distan.
Yeah, he played a pretty solid game, number one. Hitting that 2-2 timing pretty hard, deflecting Dead Albus, and let's not forget it. I mean, that aggression could have gone Dead Albus's way. If he had one or two more roaches, or maybe those lings didn't right click onto the tank when he was going to corrosive bile it anyway. I don't know if you spotted that those lings were funneling through, and Marines were just getting free shots. And then the
Yeah,
tank got,
I saw what he was trying to do.
yeah,
I think from someone who wasn't going to sit on hold position, that might have worked, but Distan knows how to hold these sort of things. And actually, at the end
yeah,
of the day, when you think about it, if you can all go up against someone like Distan, Dead Albus has to be a little bit more micromanaged.
yeah,
But he did
yeah,
a fantastic job nonetheless, and we're looking forward to seeing game two for sure.
yep,
Looks pretty standard here, Lad.
yep,
We've
yep.
got the hatch, we've got the barracks, we've got the spawning pool at the right time. Probably a little less nerves actually for Dead Albus from what I can see based on the timings here, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean it looks crisp, and that's always a good sign. I mean it wasn't quite a stomp in game number one, so you shouldn't feel bad about having lost the first one. He GG'd out, so I mean at least showing his opponent some respect and saying GG, and off we go. Let's go to game number two. Unfortunately, it's not Golden Aura, but it is Ultra Love, and let's show the players some love in the chat and let us know who you're rooting for in this best of three. We've got two more games to go if Dead Albus brings it back. So, yeah, let us know who you're rooting for. Just pops up here into the natural, sees the timing of the hatch, and knows it's not pool first. Or at least, yeah, he'll know it's not pool first. A player like Distan should. That's actually great timing there by that SCV to block the hatch here, the hatch from going down the third hatch. Reaper's gonna come up here. Yeah, he's gonna try to be super annoying. Ooh. Yeah, this Reaper's gonna get quite a few shots off here. Oh, he's not actually gonna finish that ling, but I think he's just.
Oh wow, good block on the third. Again, being really annoying. Albus is struggling to deal with that. He's going to have to come over with the lings, take care of that, or he's going to lose the drone. Crazy. Well done,
Yeah.
Distant. Let's see how long he can juggle these lings around for. I mean, the micro's good, but if he keeps
No.
taking free shots, he's going to get the drone. Does he get away? He gets away. That must be so frustrating for Dead Albus.
Yeah, Didal was definitely not going to be happy with that. He was so close. All he had to do was just chase the Reaper down with the lings for just a few more moments, and there would have been more than enough time to get the hatch down. But let's not forget, his hatch in the first game was also a little bit late or delayed. So we'll see if okay, Dead Albus does get the hatch down. I was going to say we'll see how long it takes for him to get that hatch down, and once again going for an extra. Oh no, so this is just a straight 1-1-1 into quick 3cc. So.
See, this is what something I need to learn. I'll always put my CC right on the edge for the Overlord to see. I need to let her hide it. I'm just so impatient waiting for it to float over. Do you know what I mean? I always find that the build
right,
looks
right
so
over here,
slow.
like right over
Yeah,
here. Like,
I'll put it right on the edge. I bet it'll basically be hanging off the edge, so
Yeah.
anything that can't be over the ledge can see. Like just the tip. The four corners has like little struts.
Yeah.
It's just that sticking over the edge, and they're like, oh, it must be a CC.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an armory.
Yeah. Oh, is that a supply depot? No, I don't think so. Okay. So here we go. We've got a bit of a Hellion and Reaper harassment going on. A few more Hellions are being produced, but they're staying at home for defense.
Yeah, and I like
That's a
the
good
addition
choice.
of the Liberator. Liberator out of that earlier starport is going to be so good. Just to throw a spanner in the works. But I mean, Distan's queen count is up to 4 already. All 4 of them are at the front. We'll see how many more get produced, and it's 440. So if he was going to make spore crawlers, now is the time. So this Liberator is going to be super annoying and hard to deal with because Dead Albus has kind of missed that mark. But yeah, we go 6 cars and a Reaper showing up here, trying to sneak in here between the natural and third base. Be nice for him to poke in and out here and keep these queens positioned at the front, bring that Liberator around the back, and really cause some hurt onto Dead Albus's mineral lines.
Oh, he looks like he's found an opening. It's one worker already. Are we going to get more? Oh, these are all in so much trouble. That is a beautiful connection. Albus, micro your drones. No.
Yeah.
Do you know what I like doing as well? So 5 Hellions can
Yep.
clear a lava with one shot.
Oh, really?
They can. And there was a lot of lava there. I mean, this is not looking great for Albus. Albus is sort of just sitting there losing 20, 21,
Yeah.
22, and rising.
He has a,
This is really bad.
yeah, he hasn't microed these drones away at all. And now that all the queens have shown up here, the Hellions and Reaper pop back in. Okay, there's another queen here, so you know, good on Dead Albus for keeping a queen here. Or maybe that one just hatched, but yeah, losing 22 drones. Is that in total? 24 drones have gone down in total completely. So this game so far, Dead Albus in a world of trouble. And let's not forget on the other side of the map is once again Distant does the double engineering bay at the front. I guess this time he knows he's super ahead.
Yeah.
He must be feeling super good. And
yeah, for sure.
yeah, he's got a couple idle SCVs just hanging around here in the main base, but I mean he's so far ahead at the moment. He's up 21 workers, triple orbital. Look at these mules, man. I always say mules are one hell of a drug.
They really are, considering right now the mules are down. You're looking at 3,000 minerals a minute almost. Nope, 3,000, 3,200, 3,400 minerals a minute, while Del Albus is sitting on a comfortable 2,000 a minute. So the income tab is showing in favor of Terran, but we do see a Spire going down with Baneling speed. Although, we may have seen Del Albus lose a lot of drones. He is replacing them as fast as he loses them. He's doing a very good job at that, at least.
Yeah.
We're now back up to 50 drones, but he needs that lava for defensive units. Queens won't hold up all day.
Yeah, I mean, some links did catch all those Hellions out on the map, so there's no more Hellions, so the harass potential from Distan has gone down. But I mean, speaking of harass, Liberator's going to come back in here, and Dead Albus...
Two queens.
Yeah, two queens.
Two spawns. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, my nursery's got really good. I can count to 4. We got 28 drones down. This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Dead Albus not having too much fun, but he does have Ling Bane, and I mean, a couple great Baneling connections can, you know, bring you back into the game.
This down has to fight off the creep then if he wants to go into the main. The Banelings and the Lings both have speed. Does Albus actually notice? I don't think he did. Distan's showing his hand a little bit here, but he's not actually looking at what's going on. This is going to be difficult to deal with if he doesn't get up here and hold. We've lost an Overlord, we've lost drones, we've lost a Queen, we've lost 2 Queens maybe. The Lings are going down. I mean, 1 Marine after all that. Damn.
Yeah, not good. But I mean, this is one of those things that the Zerg just has to be able to take and get punched in the face so many times, and you know, you can lose every battle except the last one. I guess that's the art of being a Zerg, is, you know, you just need to take these hits and just look at the Terran picking up into those medivacs every time and give them some stern words and do it all over again. Until you get that magical connection. But
big push coming up on the left.
Yeah.
Now let's see. Did he defend that push on the main base? I think he got away with everything he did. Now we're back at the third. We're back at the third and the third. It's about to be attacked. The bird's being attacked now. The Queen goes down. Very, very rough start. The tank in a beautiful position. Does he split the Banelings? Are they in line of the tank? No, he pulls away. Very clever.
Yeah.
He evacuates the third. Distan's on 4 bases. There is just not enough supply. The supply is almost over double.
Yeah.
And these Lings are all about to walk into the meat grinder.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Dead Albus is kind of dead in the water at the moment. Distan, you can see reinforcements just rallying across the map. We'll probably see him start to step these back, some good splits, but I think there's enough Marines yet to take these Banelings out before they even get close. And yeah, there you go.
So GG, well done Distan from Red Dragons, and thank you Albus for joining on. You put on a hell of a game. Well done.
Yeah, much appreciated to Dead Albus. Not too sure what the MMR difference was between them, but
I feel Dead Albus might have been Diamond 2. Might have been. I mean, if we're gonna do rank roulette, I want to say Diamond 2, maybe Diamond 1.
Yeah.
It was a tough one, I think, but at the end, Distan took the W. So we got Distan and Juby in the next as the next opponent for Distan. But who are we on with next?
We're up for Showtime next.
Showtime, Fantastic. This
Quite.
is a pleasure and a privilege with Replicant, am I right?
Yep. Quite literally, it's showtime. Um, Demour
So,
himself and Replicant. It's going to be great.
as an update, boys and girls, for round one in the first bracket, we have BattleNet and Venny, and BattleNet has 1-2-0. We had Battlebee and Gerald, and we got a walkover. We have Replicant and Roman Demode, and Replicant 2-0, and Distan and Dead Remus, which we just saw, was Dead Adversary, which was 2-0. And Arts took out UED Soldier 2-0, and Beyond just finished his game against BattleNet as a 2-0. There's actually only been 2-0 so far.
Wow, that's quite interesting. 2 weeks ago was 2-1s all the way, apart from one series, if I
Yeah.
remember, or something like that. So,
So who's Replicant? He's CSO, I see.
yeah, it's CSO, and good to see some TVP.
Amazing. I'm really looking forward to this. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Do we have our vetoes?
Yeah, I mean they've said, I think they've vetoed privately. So Maganatha is going to be, or Maganatha is going to be the first map.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Showtime. Big name. Replicant. Big name. Very, very exciting. I think Replicant's a 6K Terran up against Showtime at 6.7, but we don't care about MMR. When you've got the skills, you've got the skills. Being in the top echelon of players in the Grandmaster scene, anything can happen, especially when it's these two races battling it out.
yeah, and I hope to see a really good battle today, man. It's going to be some TVP action. Yeah, do you want to go ahead and introduce them all?
I would love to. Someone I've been watching since I was a very young kid. It's a pleasure and a privilege to say, up in the top left in the blue, we have Showtime.
Yeah. And in the bottom, representing Team CSO, Red Terran SCVs, it is the Replicant.
Wow. You must feel a sense of pride casting your CSO guys. I mean, I'm sure everyone here who follows the Twitch, who watches these fantastic streams from Linglad, you all know who CSO is. They're a fantastic community and they are brilliant at what they do. And if you are looking for a team and you're in the top GM level, 100% reach out to Linglad Blood Rain. They will look after you. I'm sure they'd be happy to have that conversation. They're a fantastic team to work for and work with. I should know. I've been in good partnerships with them from the start. And honestly, couldn't have asked for a better group of people to work with.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's been great. We've been at this for many years, hailing out of Cape Town, South Africa. So been at this for many years, and it's just great to still be able to do this. And now to have players like Björn and Showtime joining. We've had some big names before. We've had Special a couple times. Björn is familiar. But it's nice to see, even these players that, like you said, you grew up watching these guys. Yeah, it's nice to be able to have the opportunity to cast them in one of our own homegrown tournaments. So.
Absolutely, and it's honestly fantastic. I think.
You think Showtime?
So let's see.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, do you think Showtime's going to come have a look in the back of the natural?
I don't like that position. I think so I've done this a few times where if I do 3 racks, I like to hide the original racks. He's gonna move it. Oh lad. So what I tend to do is I'll try and put it, so if I do 3 racks, I'll hide the first barracks behind the mineral line on my natural.
Yeah, like maybe somewhere here.
So somewhere the bottom left area.
Yeah.
And then basically I'll put that there because they don't normally check all the way behind, but they'll definitely see it there. I think if they just do a little quick, But I think a lot of StarCraft 2 players are so lazy they won't check behind mineral lines.
Yeah.
Because it's just too much to think about in the early game. So I've got away with it quite a few times. I tried it I went up against Nina once. I tried it against her, and I also did the same thing with counters, and it just did not work in my favor against a good Terran Protosters who will check.
Yeah.
We care about their MMR, but usually, guys, those of you in the Diamond Leagues, try it. It works sometimes. It's really fun.
It actually reminds me of one of the matches from the last CSO Cup where someone went for a proxy 2 racks Marauder or something, and then they just put them so far out, whereas they could have hidden them a little bit closer, and it was completely unscouted, and it would have worked out. Oh man, look at Replicant saving that SCV one shot away,
Well done,
and getting the door closed.
Hey, greater people have lost their CV to Showtime more than once.
Oh, for sure.
So well done, Replicant. That was a great save.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, Showtime's no easy pushover. There is a proxy gateway on the other side of the map, so Showtime gonna look to keep the pressure on, keeps that Hellion alive for one more shot.
Does
Ooh.
he get the adept?
Yeah.
He does get the adept. Well done. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade from either of them. In terms of like resources lost, it's a little bit more in favor of Showtime, but we do now see the Terran production in swing. We got the Marine and the mines out. He doesn't know about the proxy on his third.
No.
And this can be quite concerning when the stalkers get their blink, when they start getting charged, and they start just walking through the door and doing all that damage. Oh my god, that was
Oh,
insane.
yeah.
Showtime. You're not allowed to do that.
yeah, the timing on that shade was just so good. I mean, how many times do you
I
think he's
think that
done
was
that?
actually. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that was intentional.
Yeah.
But, well, I mean, Replicant is in a lot of trouble here, but Terrans have a way of getting out of these situations. I think this is just a very specific build that's a little overly aggressive. If Replicant can shut this down soon enough, he actually will be in a really good spot if he then goes and attacks in the natural, but he needs a little bit more production. There we go. We've got 2 more racks going down. We've got a tank on the way. I think mines were a good choice if you're doing a mine drop, but this build kind of counters that. It does save the CC. That's really important.
Yeah, super
I mean,
important.
look at that Stalker dancing as well. Do you see that? The Stalker was doing little twirly twirls.
Oh, really? I didn't. I was looking at the repair on the CC. These SCVs now trying to mass repair this supply depot, which is working. Tank comes out, and do you think that's a little bit too far back?
Oh, I think
Oh,
so, because
okay.
it's going to hit the CC. Oh, that's crazy. But it does. It is enough to push him back. Now, Blink is almost done. We have got about 20 seconds left on that bad boy. The mine drops are coming in. The third's coming down for Showtime. We do see a Banshee, lads.
Yeah. A Banshee is going to be super important for this. There was a shade coming up into the main base here that just giving Showtime a little bit of vision, seeing what's going on in the main base. And there's those extra racks floating over. He's going to hop onto the tech lab. And yeah, we'll probably see some. Oh, that's a little.
Poor Replicant. It's so unfair.
Yeah, it's a little feel
All
bad.
these tiny little details.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
Blink's done.
that would have Blink's down.
Oh, triggered the mine, got the tanks. I'm afraid this is all she wrote from the looks of it.
Yeah.
But it was a great defense from Replicant. He did a fantastic job. There is always game 2, Replicant. Don't worry. That was cheeky from Showtime. That was cheeky.
Yeah, that was kind of cheeky, but it is that just a little bit of pressure. And Showtime just keeping that pressure down, the forward positioned. I beg your pardon, the forward positioned gateway there, getting those fast warp ins, and just super. I guess just a lot of pressure on.
He's ready to go. He wants to go into the next game ASAP. I love it.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can get done here.
Yeah, I mean, a Replicant a little bit unlucky there with that supply drop. That little supply drop there would have healed that supply depot to max health. And just a few things that could have gone either way there. And I guess all of them just kind of went in the way of Showtime. But that's how StarCraft goes sometimes. So
100%.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, and again, who do we have? We have in the blue with 1 up. It's Showtime.
And in the bottom left, he's got to have to bring it back to continue in this cup. That's the red Terran player for CSO. It's Replicant.
Amazing.
It's, quite a cool little name there, Replicant. But yeah, unfortunately, all those little things just went Showtime's way in that game number 1. I mean, spotting the racks on the low ground, if he was going to float it over anyway, probably putting it behind the minerals a bit further away. Showtime just had to deviate his probe just a tiny little bit, and he was able to spot that the first racks was off position. And I mean, that's one of those little things that I think already started the momentum in the favor of Showtime. But it's a new game, Replicant, you said, well over 6k MMR. He's lost his fair share, and he'll be able to put this one the back of his mind, and hopefully come into this and give Showtime a bit of beef, a bit of grief, and get a point on the board. Because here we go.
100%. I mean, he is fully capable of bringing this back and taking a map off of Showtime. Let's see how he does it, though. That's the question. Will it be through a proxy? Will it be through some sort of shenanigans? Maybe it's a Banshee play. Who knows? We'll see how Showtime handles it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Showtime's used to the pressure. He's used to being attacked and prodded and everything. His nickname is Demour. the wall, so I'm pretty sure anything that Replicant throws at him won't be anything he hasn't seen before. But it's, especially in StarCraft, even gods can bleed. So
take over me for 5 minutes. I've got to fix my headset. Someone's it's beeping at me for some reason.
go,
2
go,
seconds.
go. No problem. Yeah, I mean, we've seen many times in CSO Cup, even gods can bleed, and yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, Replicant can get a point on the board and take us to our first 2-1 series of the day. Like Chad said, we've been getting 2-0s all the way, and yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, we can get a 2-1, and who knows? Maybe Replicant can throw in the first upset and knock Showtime out in round number 2. Because yeah, he is Dimawa. He's an absolute monster, and he's been at this for years. He's one of the greatest, one of EU's greatest for sure. And yeah, we shall see how this one plays out. We've got a Twilight Council on the way, factory, low ground CCs. I'm going to finish up just after the bunker. Replicant just making sure that he's super safe at home. Dimawa Showtime doing the same. Sentry Stalker out here just at the front, and he's going to start to build up that wall at the front, the gateway, or the second gate, and the Twilight's about to finish up, about 80% of the way. So yeah, yeah, it was a little cheeky game, number 1. Like I said, a lot of those little things going the way of Showtime. This time not so much. Replicant's kept this Reaper alive, and he's going to dart in and just see. Okay, you're still hovering around the entrance there. Oh, Replicant going to use a little grenade mine and pop himself over the wall as the Stalkers were waiting on the low ground. Then he's just going to be super annoying right now. It was a hallucinated Phoenix for Showtime heading across the map, and oh, citizens arrest. Replicant losing that SCV, but I don't think Showtime expected the Showtime's seen this trick before. Stalker in the wall, going to stop that Hellion from getting a little run by in there. But yeah, I don't think Showtime was expecting the little Reaper grenade hop over the actual wall and get in there and do a little bit of damage. Quite cheeky, but Replicant should feel good about that. It's something that's gone right, and hopefully he can keep this momentum as we've got a double Widowmine drop heading out here. But Showtime anticipating, he's taking care of the Reaper, he's taking care of the one Hellion, and he's definitely going to spot this Showtime on point, as is Replicant. He's he's gonna try bait Showtime and say, look at me, look what I'm doing over here. Showtime, oh yeah, Replicant feeling good. That's another little swing going in Replicant's favor. Oh, it drops the wrong Widowmine. That one will probably get taken out. Ooh. Oh man, that's a little feel bad moment there. The Widowmine just doesn't fire. Would have done some serious damage. Like I said, he dropped the wrong one first. He could have burrowed that straight away and probably saved that medevac. But you know what? I mean, these things happen. These tiny little trades, a little pushing and prodding. Both players floating a little bit of minerals. But Showtime's third Nexus is done. No third CC just yet for Replicant. He's starting to build up. A couple of supply depots coming down. He's a little bit supply blocked. But that's okay. I mean, it happens. Ravens here, so Replicant has the detection if he needs it. There is a... Ooh, auto turret comes down. The Stalkers do blink forward, and they try to get the Raven. Raven survives on almost no health. SCVs coming to the fray is... yeah, now Replicant going to be a little bit in trouble. A lot of SCVs are going to go down here. Stim is not down, so these are slow Marines. Mule comes down to supplement this lost mining time, but yeah, Replicant losing 6 SCVs so far. Oh, he doesn't keep the Raven alive. Showtime's going to be able to blink out of here. Oh, he's actually not going to be blink out of here. Showtime going to commit to this, and he survives with one Stalker on 9 health. For all of that damage, I mean, it's really not too bad. 10 SCVs and a Raven, and a lot of Marines have gone down. But look at the minerals lost. The cost, the economic expense for that aggression there from Showtime really isn't great. It really helped Replicant even this out, but I mean the complexity of what Replicant's lost is probably the biggest cost there. A lot of lost production time on all of those facilities, but looking at Showtime, is Chrono boosting out +1. continuing pro production. You'll probably take a 4th base sometime soon, as the 3rd CC for Replicant is on the way, halfway, and yeah, it's just fainting a little move out here. The hallucinated Phoenix from Showtime, keeping tabs on that, and yeah, Replicant, +1 about to be done. Both players going to be on even upgrades, but Stim is now done. Combat shields and concussive shells on the way. +1 done, and now.
Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I am back. I was watching, so that was a interesting.
Yeah, pretty interesting trade there by Showtime to commit. I mean, he had Replicant on the ropes going around here, and I thought he was just going to hop out with 5 or 6 stalkers, but I mean, maybe he was looking somewhere else and they just got deleted. He picked off the Raven, got 10 workers. Like I said, I mean, if you look at the resources lost, it's almost identical in terms of minerals and gas. It's just the complexity of what Replicants lost. But, I mean, it's okay. 3rd CC's floating over now. 4th Nexus on the way. So in terms of timings, I think both players are pretty bang on where they need to be. Maybe Replicants a little bit behind, but it's not.
I think he's doing great.
Yeah, it's not game over yet.
No, not by a long shot. I mean, if all these zealots, I mean, it's like Showtime is clairvoyant. He's like, there must be something up that ramp. I mean, that would have definitely killed a fair few zealots there. I mean, although Replicant can't be in this position, this is terrible.
Yeah, he needs to head up.
Oh, he missed microed that.
Yeah, and
he goes up that ramp. There's another 2, and bang, taking all these hits.
Yep.
That's going to be annoying.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
we do need to see more from Replicant now in regards to supply, because Showtime is absolutely outproducing him.
Yeah, at the moment, Showtime's really looking to put the hurt on. He's got double Colossi here. Lots charge lots, Stalkers, 3 sentries in there, so that's going to mitigate some good Guardian Shields and mitigate some of the range damage. But here we go, Showtime coming in here. Those Colossi are putting in a huge work of Vikings, not going to be able to take out any of them.
Going down, they're all backed into a corner. Showtime is on 4 bases. He's on a very powerful supply lead. Well done, Replicant. GG.
Yeah, I mean, a little feel-bad moment there for Replicant. He probably just didn't have the production necessary to match what Showtime had there. The upgrades were there, and I feel like, Replicant got those 4 Widowmine shots off, so that really damaged all those charge lots. But unfortunately, yeah, it was not to be. So
so it's just a day of 2-0s. We got 2-0 from the under Battle.net, Art 2-0 UED Soldier again, Shameless 2-0 Battlebee. Damn. Showtime got 2-0 Replicant. We got Mindle 2-0 Letterlex, Jumi 2-0 Distan, and Christiana 2-0 Triple. This is a strange day.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it. Yumi's here. Let's see if we can get Yumi. The Yumi game.
Christiana Uni games. Yeah, 100%. Let's go. All right. Well done, everyone, so far being in the game. I'm very, very surprised at some of these numbers, but it's not over yet. Yeah. Not by a long shot. We've still got the round 3s, which is the quarterfinals, and we've got the semi-finals, and we have the finals. So everyone playing out of their minds.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, these. Yeah. 2-0 is not something that
I've never seen a bracket like this. I've never ever seen a bracket look like this. Just across the board, 2-0s.
Yeah, it is quite unusual. But I mean, it happens. This is the joy of StarCraft. We're going to see if we can get Christiana in here. So yeah, let me throw us into a quick little break while we get this next game up and running.
5 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, probably 5 minutes. I'll throw us into a little Baby Parcel video, just to say thanks to Baby Parcel for also getting involved in keeping these tournaments alive. And then yeah, we'll be back in 3 minutes. So yeah, everyone, thanks for tuning in. We will be back in a few while we get hopefully Yumi versus Christiana. So yeah, stick around.
Go grab a drink, go have a cigarette, everyone. Go grab whatever you need ready for the rest of these games, because if they're all like this, they shouldn't take long.
Yeah, sweet. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, our legacy.
And welcome back, everybody. We I'm just waiting for one player who seems to be having some technical bits that need doing. So sorry for that. A quick restart of the computer, and yeah, we should have Christiana going up against Yumi, which will be pretty good. Man, we're talking about 2-0s. I'm just going to put the bracket up on the screen. Yeah, it's just 2-0'd art.
Oh my god,
yeah.
2-0, 2-0, 2-0. No, I mean, we still got Nickeract and Zeroy. Well,
Yeah.
who's Zeroy? Do we know much about him?
He's participated a few times. Zero is actually the only 2-1 game today. 2-1 against Flip. Shout out to Flip in the chat. Thanks for participating, Flip. Unlucky there. Seems like it was a good series. How was it?
And thank you for taking a map off him, because
Yeah.
otherwise it'd be a 2-0 the whole way through.
Yeah. We should probably shout you out next time. It's been only 2-1 player if that's how it remains. But yeah, I mean, it's just been 2 zeros across the board, and looks like people just came to play today. But yeah, we're just waiting for Cristiano just to start up his PC, and then we'll be on the way. Oh, I thought I missed something there. No, it's just shameless advertising a series or a game. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this. The players that have made it through so far, really good. Björn waiting in the semi-finals for the winner of Shameless Showtime. Mindel still waiting for the last game of round 2 to finish up. As Nicaract versus Zeroy, that's probably been a 2-1. That game's been going on quite some time, and it seems like Zeroy just doesn't want to die, or he just doesn't want to win very quickly. Nicaract's also no pushover, so we shall see. Hopefully, here we are. Cristiano has returned. Bless him, the absolute legend. There we go. We have the vetoes underway. Cristiano, not the first map he's vetoed. Last Fantasy. He's like, I'm not having any of that. Thank you.
I can imagine he doesn't want to deal with that. No way. Not against Jimmy.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, not going to happen. Thank you. That's the very first one. He's just like, instant.
In a PvP situation, the proxy location is just far too common in the last fantasy. It's far too hard to even scout the base, let alone that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so it was a good decision, I think.
I was just like, vetoes here, please. Instantaneously minus last. That's it. He's not having any of that. So, but nice to see Cristiano here. We'll get this underway pretty soon. Oh, actually, we have a winner. I think Nicaract. Has Nicaract taken... Nicaract actually took the 2-0. That series went on for quite a while, and it wasn't even a 2-1. So, Zeroy... Flip might be the only player to take a 1. Put a 1 on the Cup 82. Can't believe this is the 82nd edition of Cup, man. This is amazing.
I can. You guys are fantastic. I mean, you work so hard. We would like to see more people in here. So, guys, please share. I mean, don't be shy. This is a fantastic community, CSO, and they're here to support you guys. And, you know, I'm not just saying that because I work really well with them. It's also just in general. They host fantastic casts. They deserve a lot more viewership. They work super, super hard. The founders and Linglad alike. So do your best to support us wherever you can. Jump onto the stream, share it around, do your best. We would not be unappreciative, that's for sure.
Yeah, it would be great. You actually just reminded me. I'm going to I've sent it, but a couple people while we wait for the vetoes to finish, a couple people have asked for the Twitch link. So while we wait for the players to finish up, I will send this off to some people that I know. And if you guys know anyone who's just chilling at home in this lovely summer weather, pass it on. Let them know just to tune in and give us some support. I'm just sharing this far and wide. I was out with a couple people yesterday, and they said, because I mentioned to you earlier that I got a new graphics card, and they were like, oh, what games do you play? And I said StarCraft, and they were like, what's that? And I was shocked, man. These weren't young people, and they were like, oh, they enjoy playing RTS, and I was like, you enjoy playing RTS, and you've never heard of StarCraft? And then when they Googled it, they were like, oh wait, I actually do know this game. This game's hard, and I was like,
It's a very, very hard game. Very,
yeah.
very difficult. Not a game you can just pick up and get good at immediately. It takes a little bit more than that.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does take some time, but I mean that actually is a really nice segue into today's sponsor.
There it is. I was wondering if you were going to say it or if was I. It is 100%, guys. If you're looking to improve in StarCraft 2, and you're if you're looking to improve in StarCraft 2 and meet a fantastic community that is dedicated around no toxicity, no MMR shaming, no rank shaming at all, we're all here to support and do our best. Please join Ladder Legends. So we have a beta open till the end of tomorrow. So come join in. And we do sponsor CSO because they're fantastic people who deserve a lot more support. So please, 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 like I said, share the stream. Get everyone on board. We're looking forward to seeing more of you online and absolutely grinding the ladder with Ladder Legends. And then who knows? Maybe we'll get you guys up high enough to compete in CSO yourself, with the prize will being what it is. Nothing to shy about.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, if you feel like you're not up to Cup standards, we do have Contender, which happens once a month. So, you know, if you feel like you don't want to get stomped by some of the amazing talent up in the CSO Cup and you're still working your way up to CSO Cup, we do have that MMR limited event that happens once a month called CSO Contender. So, if you, if you are new to StarCraft or you want to give tournaments a shot, feel free to sign up for Contender, which I'm pretty sure is next week, Saturday the 19th. We'll have Contender on, so feel free to join that. But I have been watching a few Linus Tech Tips videos, and I don't know, man. It just seemed to be fit so perfectly the way he's just like, and that's the segue to our sponsor. It was pretty good. Both players ready to go. Are you ready? I know I'm ready. And the countdown has begun.
All right, guys, here we go. Let's go. We got Jimmy and Cristiano. We'll do the introduction when the game starts. We're very, very excited. Big shout out to my partner who's having to put all the legwork so I can enjoy doing some streams. She jumps in sometimes, Slavic Witch, so we might see her jump on the chat at some point. So give her a shout out, dealing with the kids. But that's not why we're here. We are here to give a shout out to the first guy in the top right in the blue. He's a Protoss and actually a CSO regular. We have Cristiano.
And in the bottom left, his opponent for SCGG, also a Protoss player. My favorite matchup, PvP. Give it up for the red Protoss player. It's Yumi.
PvP's your favorite matchup?
Oh man, I as you can tell, I'm not a Protoss player, so if I enjoy PvP, it means I don't play Protoss. I just love it, man. I just love the chaotic nature of PvP. I enjoy watching it because it's not like TVT where you get into those stalemates and the games drag out and everything. I just enjoy the volatility.
It's just a different gameplay, dude. I mean, TVT got to be more careful, and that's fine. I think a lot of people love TVT for that respect. Everyone's got an opinion on each matchup. As a random player, trust me when I say this, PvP is by far one of the most frustrating matchups. And also to watch, it hurts. It hurts. One disruptor hitting like 7 stalkers can change the game, even if you're that far behind. I mean, happened to me today. I've been on a bit of a loss streak, actually. I'm not going to lie. It's been horrible.
Feels bad.
But man. I think ZVZ is probably, in my opinion, the most chaotic matchup. Yeah. I believe that. 100%.
It's just because everything's so fast, man.
Do you know, that's what's quite funny. In TV, for Terran, they're the most micro-orientated race until it's TVT.
Yeah.
And suddenly micro goes out the window.
Yeah, for sure. And I just think I mean the Terran, the stalemates that happen in Terran are great to watch because need the player. Both players have such a good understanding of the game that they know if I make one mistake, this is over.
Correct.
In PvP, you just have to do one thing right, and it's over. And that's what I love about PvP. If you throw down a Dark Shrine and your opponent doesn't know about it, insta GG. It's over, man. Do you know what I mean? Unless you've got observers out, and if you're not prepared for a Dark Shrine, it's over. If you're not prepared for anything, disruptor shot, like you mentioned, the disruptor shots earlier, it's PvP is just so chaotic. It's just so it just teeters on that knife edge, and I guess that's what I enjoy about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always PvP, man. And yeah, Blood Rain confirming contender is next week Sunday. So as I said, if you feel like the CSO Cup's a little bit too far out of reach, and you just want to play some chill StarCraft against people who might be a little bit closer to your MMR, CSO contender happens once a month, and we would love to have you. And if you want to get good, check out Ladder Legends.
Yeah,
So-
get good, guys. Come on. Join Ladder Legends. We're the place to be. We actually have a song, it's crazy. It is AI generated because what isn't AI anymore? But we have a guy who just did a little threw a little something together for us, and it was absolutely awesome. And it's I might give it to you to play sometime because it's really funny. But it's a great song, and it talks about Ladder Legends where champions come, like not letting things get to you, sort of thing. It kind of covers all the stresses that we all deal in day to day with the ladder, right?
Yeah.
So, a lot of cool stuff. I do like your
Oh.
intro. Oh, lags. Cristiano's got the legs. It's not
Okay.
good.
Yeah, no good at all. It's yeah, hopefully he sorts it out. This is on the fresh restart on his side, so yeah, I mean
Well, do you know what? If we
Oh,
could, Blood Rain, if we can
you're
get
on the
yeah,
referee.
do I put it in as observers? Yeah, or go. Okay.
You have to unpause it though.
Game resumed.
So I didn't know I was referee. Sorry, it wasn't communicated. Yeah. So, Blood Rain, do you want to pop the link in to Ladder Legends beta in the chat for me? That'd be fantastic. So those can go and have a little look and see what's about. Well, the other founder is in there now, so they can change roles. Also, you can as well. You're an administrator. Anyone from CSO joining Ladder Legends, let us know you're coming from CSO and tell us your story. See if it's your passion to come in and play in one of these tournaments. Will help you get there. We do have specific coaches that will support in helping you learn all about tournament plays and how to best improve your play style and preparing for those tournaments as well.
Yep. Yeah, I mean your range of coaches is quite diverse, and you'll have someone to help every single race. So
Absolutely.
cool.
I mean, I've been getting that sport already. I love the animation of the force field. I don't know why. I just think it's really clever. Like especially with the graphics all turned up, it just looks really nice. I don't know if there's any game that can pull off what StarCraft 2 pulls off. I know like only StarCraft 2 fans say this much about StarCraft and the way mechanics works and its graphics,
Yeah.
but I genuinely mean it. It's just so nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's so pretty for a game that's 15 years old now. Okay, I mean it
Yeah,
was
almost. I mean, 1998 was Brood War,
correct.
and was it
926 was
2000?
2010 was when Wings of Liberty came
Wings
out.
of Liberty. Yeah, and
Yeah.
2015 was
Heart of the
Legacy of the Void.
Heart of the
No,
Swarm.
was it
Oh, no,
2015?
yeah, 2015. Yeah, you're right. Was
Legacy of the Void was
Yeah.
2015. And it's been around a very, very long time, and
Yeah.
the details are just fantastic. And by the way, let's actually talk about the game a little bit here. First off, Jumi, well done for deflecting the 4 Adepts and the Oracles. Wow, that's not easy to do. Christiana is also preparing his swords. What's making me a little bit nervous here, lad,
Yep.
is we are seeing 9 Stalkers and 2 Sentries on the side of Jimmy, but we are seeing 2 Oracles and 7 Stalkers on the side of Christiana. And the worker lead is exactly the same. I don't know which one of these guys is actually ahead technically. I mean, Christiana's 3 supply ahead. He's got the 9. The only difference between the two of them is one has 2 Oracles, one has 2 Sentries.
Yeah.
Now we know Sentries has been buffed to handle Oracles and to handle in PvP situations. Sentries are great now. I think it's the damage to shields, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was buffed.
Correct.
Yes.
For the sentries. Yeah. So it's just to
yeah.
make them more relevant in the PvP matchup.
Yeah, so it's really solid. So they basically both kind of counter each other, which is kind of strange for a macro game.
Yeah. I mean, Cristiano managed to get those 2 oracles out. They were pinned at the right at the back, and he has managed to get those 2 oracles out. Whether they flew out or they were recalled, they are now back on the map. And yeah, gonna look to join this army that's moving across the map here. Yumi is ready for this. A sizable defensive force is here. We'll see. Ooh, a couple good force fields there, just trying to mitigate the amount of surface area that Cristiano Stalkers have. And yeah, Yumi going to be able to push this back. Cristiano, I mean, he's pretty good, but I think Yumi's just got the better of him in this engagement here, and Cristiano going to have to head home. A little blink. Yumi matches that blink, marries that up, and okay.
Loses a stalker. I mean, a good blink there would have probably got 1 or 2 stalkers, but that's just my diamond level plays. These guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean,
Now this is where having oracles really favors the defensive play. Here we go. They come in, they pick up a worker. There's stasis traps all over his side of the map. This is when I like having oracles, but it's just every other, like, I think for a diamond player especially, having oracles is always great defensively, but when you're trying to micro the attacks, it can be very frustrating. One of my coaches, Groovy, actually made a tutorial tip on how to micro oracles correctly. And did you know, if you were to right click directly behind or in front of an oracle, they would snap turn. But if you were to click them in any other direction, they would swerve.
oh yes,
Making their micro
I
very
know
difficult
exactly
to
what you're talking
control.
about. It's they do a 180 if you just go forward or backwards, but if you do anything other than directly forward or back,
360.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 100%. It makes it very difficult to control them on the middle line, which we are seeing Cristiano doing a fantastic job microing. Which is why you tend to see the pros doing a lot more damage. Actually, did he see that? Did he see that observer? And he's actually gone to use the oracles to kill it.
I hope so.
Did he recall into
That
that?
would be
That would have been cool.
that would be pure class from Cristiano. I did notice. I mean, the oracles weren't in any danger. They were just off the side here between the main and the natural. But I mean, these stalkers kind of look. Nah, maybe not. Speaking of stalkers, Yumi's got some stalkers that are actually challenging this 4th place here of Cristiano, and that's, yeah, it's going to be a cancel, but it's going to be a cancel at the cost of so many stalkers. Cristiano going to be able to marry that blink, and not many of these stalkers are going to get out on the side of Yumi's. Now doesn't have the one-shot potential with the stalker count going down to 7, now to 6. So yeah, Yumi in a little bit of trouble. But what he has done is he's really denied the 4th base of Cristiano. Cristiano blinks up into double immortal. Oof.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't think Cristiano was expecting double immortal, but these are slow zealots. Charges.
Yeah, I mean, I actually put this way more in Cristiano's favor than Jimmy's, honestly.
Yep.
The DPS of Stalkers is pretty high, and I'm pretty sure he does actually have charge. He does have charge on the side of Cristiano. He's got some zealots in the back ready to push forward. The Immortals are problematic, but with the right blink micro, he can do it. And here comes a big fight. Yep. Here we go. We've got some stasis traps picking off. This is absolutely huge for Cristiano. It looks like Cristiano's just going to come in and snipe everything. Oh my god, a body block with a blink. That is a fantastic plays and well done. No GG.
Yeah, yeah.
No GG from Jimmy.
You mean not enjoying that engagement at all, apparently.
Damn. Damn, Jimmy, come on, man. You would expect a GG if you won. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, Cristiano blinked forward and blinked into the double immortal. Immediately turned back. I don't think he was expecting that. But, I mean, he just had so many stalkers moving across the map. And, yeah, that's... no. That's not the correct map.
No.
Yeah, Cristiano just had... so many stalkers moving across the map. And you could just check right at the end there. I mean, the army count from Cristiano.
Crazy.
He just had so many stalkers. He was able to body block that immortal, well, those immortals and that archon, and just like that, and just like that, game is over.
Just like that. Yeah, man. Just like that. It's crazy. Alrighty, Bruce. We are into game 2 now, so let's see if we can get that brought back.
Pylon, perhaps.
Let's see. Pylon? I forfeit. Whoa!
Okay.
Okay, well, GG.
Um,
Jimmy, you can't do that, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's kind of just how it goes. GG. GG to Cristiano. Yumi no longer wishes to participate. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he has to do something else.
He's like, yay! I love this guy.
Yeah.
Well done, dude.
All right. Well,
All right, wow. Yeah, interesting. Well, I don't know. No, it's not supposed to go like this.
no, no, but
Um,
it might work out because we've got um, Björn and Showtime probably waiting to kick off the first semi-final. Cristiano goes through, and he's just going to wait for the victor between Nicaract and Mindel. I mean, Nicaract and Mindel, I don't know how many times they've gone up against each other in CSO Cups, but that's always a banger. And we kind of have. Who does Showtime play for? Oh no, Showtime doesn't play for.
I mean, we might. No, yeah,
He
no.
doesn't
Do
play
we
for
have
Shopify.
another match to go for?
He Showtime doesn't play for Shopify Rebellions anymore.
Oh, what happened? Do we know?
Well, it doesn't have the clan tag.
Hmm.
So let's see.
Okay, well, Björn and Showtime. We've seen these guys play before, so on other.
Oh yes, he's playing on Team Sentinels here. So he's now playing for Team Sentinels. I was pretty sure that the big boss said he's playing for Team Sentinels, and yeah, are we gonna get some two ex teammates going up against each other? The real Björn and the real Showtime, just absolutely gonna show us how pro PvT is meant to be played. We've seen some good PvT so far. Now we're gonna see pretty much the best of the best. I hope you're looking forward to this, man, because I am.
I am very much looking forward to this one. It'll be so cool to see these guys go at it. I mean, they are top of the line. It looks awesome. Very interesting. Now let's just see how these guys do. So we are starting on Torches. Torches is an interesting map actually for Björn and Showtime. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out.
Yeah, I mean, quite a few ledges here. Both players spawning on the right hand side as well. Yeah, we'll see how they want to play this and how they play the map opening up over time. It's about 5 minutes in, and then the map opens up, if I'm correct, something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And then the part of the map opens up. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
So basically, it's the Zergy bits that are sitting in the middle of the map. They slowly die off as the map progresses over the map, but you can destroy them on your own. They start at half health. I don't know why they didn't just put it as like 100% health and then, but you know, maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
But being picky on that. But anyway, sorry. On the top right, we do have our in red and currently dominating the scene. We have the Red Pro Showtime.
Playing for Sentinels.
The red price.
Yeah, and in the
Go ahead.
bottom for Shopify Rebellions. It's the legend himself. The Blue Terran SCVs. It's Björn. Yeah, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, the little Zergy bits you were referring to. The map will eventually, you'll see now, there'll be, okay. Showtime not going to do it. I was just waiting for someone to highlight them so that you could see the health bars above them. They are deteriorating, even though it doesn't look like it. And eventually that area of the map will open. Showtime thinks, I was going to say thinks Björn is showing Björn a bit of respect, saying you can be super cheeky. It would be great if Björn had just put a double proxy right here in this dead spot that Showtime hasn't seen. The amount of times I've seen the proxy be like 1 or 2 pixels away or 2 hexes away from being spotted, man, and it's just like a super feel bad moment. But I mean, that's what makes StarCraft fun. So yeah, let's see how this one plays out. Like I said, we got the pretty much the best of the best. 2 of the pros that have been on the scene for donkey's years.
Probably like 7 years, maybe 7+ years they've been playing professionally, guys. And Björn's a bit of a troll. He turns up to all these tournaments and just dominates them because he's so good.
Yeah.
Like, he participates in so much, which is so good for the community. Okay, this is brilliant from Björn to be all over the place, seeing his, showing his name, showing his face, and just dominating, giving people a reason to be worried to participate in these tournaments. It is a bit farming, but it's farming in a good way.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Just like we saw last week with or the week before with Battleby taking that map off of him, and just like a pure straight up macro game, Battleby just played out of his mind, and I think after that, Bjorn's experience just kicked in. He got the next win, and then the map number 3 was that cheeky proxy, and you know it's just StarCraft sometimes. But Bjorn going out reactoring out these Marines as there's an adept on the low ground, triple Marine and Hellion going to be enough to push this away.
Absolutely.
Hallucinated Phoenix is going to pop in and Showtime.
Have a little look.
Yeah, Showtime just checking, making sure Bjorn is being honest. Both players know this game so well, and yeah, on the side of Showtime, we just have some blink going on. Both players, like I say, showing huge respect to each other, not doing anything super cheeky. It'll take a while for this ball to start rolling, but once it rolls, oh man, these players know how to make it roll.
I think we should give a bit of POV to the fans. Let's look at Bjorn first and foremost. He's going to do a double drop, really fast APM, of course it is Bjorn. But he's taking his time, he's seeing what's up. I believe this is either Widow Mines or Cyclones, I haven't actually seen. And again, we can also see from the wonderful Showtime side, he knows what's coming, he's seen it. He shuts it down. Well done, Showtime.
Yeah, Showtime very well prepared for the double duel for that drop. It's 1 Widowmine and 6 Marines who were wondering what was in that medevac. Oh, Bjorn going to get a little boost, get past.
Wow, getting in there. Let's go. Well done, Bjorn. He's going to drop the mine. The mine will not die in time. He's microing his little heart out on that one. It's upset he has to only get 1 probe out of that, but he does come in with that. Well, no, he sneaks around.
Yeah, all the way
Maybe
around.
giving Showtime a sense of security before dropping in. Maybe gets another probe. Wow, amazing reaction. Doesn't get a single probe.
Yeah. I mean, two land up going down. But yeah, Bjorn sacrificing just there.
I remember the second drop. Yeah. Oh, and then wow, Showtime showing why. Oh my God, you two, you need to slow down, guys. You're too good at getting away with things.
Yeah, I mean, Bjorn managing to get away with that, dude. I mean, that medevac survives with 15 health, and that could have been, I wouldn't say catastrophic, but Bjorn definitely would not have been happy losing that medevac. And Showtime will.
He's going to heal it on the healing zone on the left-hand side.
Oh
wow. My God.
Bjorn. Oh, very good, man. Bjorn making use of the new map features. These things new to this map or new to StarCraft, I think, in general. As Bjorn making use of that. He's going to try and move out with some Marines and double tank, but Showtime's got 5 Stalkers here. Good blink micro. He's probably going to use man, he hasn't taken any hull damage. Hull damage starts now on one of those Stalkers, but he's just going to pick off these Marines slowly. Oh, Bjorn with some Marines coming in from the back.
Oh, wow, that was so clever.
Yep, Bjorn using that medevac that was getting healed up to sort of pincer these Stalkers, and a couple of them go down. And, yeah, now Bjorn. Oh, he's left a couple of Marines behind. Yeah, he left 3 Marines behind. I thought to myself, wait a second, there should be a few more here. Oof.
Sentries are so underutilized, guys. This is how good they can be. In the hands of someone who knows what they're doing, sentries are deciders in a game. But this is a pretty serious contain.
Yep.
Always remember there's probably an observer watching you if you are containing, so try and keep an eye on that. That's what Showtime's doing. But the observer's not really seeing much. Yeah. He takes out a couple of gateways. I mean, I wouldn't have complained about the pylon going down more than the gateways themselves. Less health when you shut down 3 production buildings at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, Bjorn doing a
pretty
good siege.
God.
Oh, the timing. Oh, man, loses the tank. The timing of Showtime coming down that ramp. I mean, he kind of knew Bjorn was just going to get up and go home after taking out that second gateway, and yeah, he's going to get a full cleanup of this. So Bjorn had a really good siege there, and Showtime just chose his moment to pounce. And whew.
He is in favor of Showtime right now. It's interesting to see what Bjorn's next steps will be. I mean, the production's going down, but actually, in regards to supply, Bjorn is ahead.
Yep, Bjorn's ahead. The worker count has actually just creeped up now for Showtime, just as you started just in, since they were both on 51, I mean. And you can just see how a couple of those are popping in. Bjorn's got this Raven at the back of the third. He's probably going to look to drop some auto turrets, but as soon as that auto turret drops, it'll auto fire onto the Zealot, and he won't get the economic damage that he's hoping to. But Bjorn, once again, going to go for a push. This time, Marine Marauder Mine, moving across the map and Showtime. I mean, it's like he knows. He's just going to go out and greet him in the middle of the map, catch a sight of these medevacs, and he goes home. He's going to get home and, yeah, just confirming, okay, this is definitely happening. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good start for Bjorn. Good spread on the Widow Mines. And one Stalker going down. I mean, it's a pretty dangerous army. I mean, why are we not seeing any Colossus? Why are we not seeing any Storm guys? Yep. I mean, and there it is. The Colossus finally here. This is a good move from Showtime. I mean, it's like these guys. Oh, that's why we don't see Colossus, because Bjorn just walks up and kills it.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't happen in my league, that's for sure.
And he
just leaves it behind. I mean, you could just fight that, buddy. I think it's actually a GG.
I was going to say, he's got the quadruple medevac. Showtime going to use a couple of Stalkers, bling forward, and get rid of these medevacs.
Micro is, I mean, he wasn't sure what to do with those medevacs, but he did a lot of damage, and that's all that matters actually at the end of the day. Yeah. Regardless of keeping those medevacs alive, but yeah.
For sure. I mean, he had the quadruple medevac. I thought he would, pick up and get out of there. Showtime would have blinked forward and got rid of a couple of those anyway. But I mean, he landed up doing that. He would have got something.
I think he could have held his ground with the healing support.
Actually,
he kind of just hovered the medevacs a little too far away from the bio army. And the bio army just didn't have anything. No sustain. I think with the sustain and a bit more micro, he probably could have got that done. But who knows? Bjorn is a champion. He's a world champion. He's great at what he does. Who am I and Lingland to say anything about his playstyle?
Yeah.
He's probably about to come in and win the game anyway.
Yeah,
he has the army potential.
Yeah, neither of these players floating any minerals, and you can just tell by their ability to just continuously produce units. Great force fields. Once again, you were saying how important sentries can be. That's how good sentries can be when you use them correctly. Oh man, the observer movement there by Showtime, picking up that these units are moving across, and yeah, there's Bjorn with a couple of 3 Stalkers, 4 more come to join, and he
could boost into the main. He could absolutely boost into the main. I think he wants to risk losing another medevac because they were quite expensive already.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an interesting map. I mean, the map itself as well. I was really excited to see these two play because they're very It's one of those maps that you don't get control of the entirety of the map. You normally fight on the right hand side at all times, right?
Yeah.
So it's very linear in how it's normally played out, but we do have a pretty high supply for Bjorn. He is ahead, but the quality of Showtime's army, I think, in my personal opinion, is just much greater. We have +3 started for Protoss. We do not see any more upgrades coming from Bjorn. He's sitting on +1 attack, combat shields, and concussives and stim, and that is it.
Yeah.
Over time, his army's going to stop being so,
not so
valuable.
Yeah. It's not going to be as beefy as he needs it when he's going up against a +3 Protoss, who's adding some disruptors in a second Robo, and oh man, just look at the complexity of that Protoss army. It's triple Colossi. The amount of, with the added disruptors, the splash damage is just going to be something else. But look at Showtime. He's just using the Stalker's mobility, clearing up these mines, and just saying to Bjorn, hey, I'm paying attention, I'm aware, I'm awake, and Bjorn's
learning now.
I think Bjorn's got his work cut out for him.
He's floating his factory. Look at that.
Yeah. Just using his factory as a scout. It's like, you've got observers, well, I have a factory. You remember back in the good old days when engineering bays could fly, man.
No, they could.
The good old days of Brood War.
Engineering base could fly?
Yeah.
I didn't play much Brood War, so that's Brood War is probably why.
Yeah.
I mean, I would absolutely use them as scouting tools if I could.
Yeah. But, now floating that factory back. I'm not too sure what the whole point of that factory was, but it's on its way back. Probably going to make up some units as Bjorn's starting to catch up in the upgrades. 2-2 on the way. Showtime, I think, is in a pretty good position. Look at the supplies now. All of a sudden, the supplies have gone the way of Showtime. And
agreed.
Yep. Both players up to 4 bases. Bjorn's securing his 4th with the planetary. Showtime's gone up to 5, and just going to see how this one gets drawn out. Bjorn's got some high energy ghosts in this army, and his ghost can make all the difference. Unfortunately, his opponent is Showtime, and I don't think Showtime is going to roll over very quickly. And there you see, first EMP. Wow, quadruple disruptor, triple Colossus in this army. It's not an army I would like to face.
Absolutely not. This is this entire thing just seems very dangerous for both sides. Honestly, I mean, although the upgrades are heavily in favor of Christiana right now, 2-2 versus 3-1. That's right. Yes, apologies. Showtime. Beyond knows how to control.
Yeah. If anyone's been in this position, and you know he's faced the likes of Hero many times. He's seen how aggressive Protoss can be, and he's definitely.
That's it.
Yeah. He's.
Oh
man.
wow, good catch.
Yeah, even picking off a ghost there. Ooh. Yeah, Björn's definitely been in this position before, and if anyone's going to be able to hold his ground, it might be Björn. These Vikings coming forward. Going to force the Stalkers to stand and fight as the Vikings trying to get rid of a bit of the splash damage. Ooh,
the starter step from Beyond was just too great. The Vikings were there.
Yep.
No storm, no splash. Apart from the Colossus, Showtime. He can remax all day long, I guess. How many gateways does a man have? So we're looking at
13 gates. So
13 gates.
Yeah. I mean, that was such a great engagement there by Björn. Björn just knew that he had to. If he commits with the Vikings, the Stalkers aren't going to be able to use their mobility, and all of a sudden, you know, the Showtime's army has to stand and fight. He's gotten the momentum going his way. He's already taken out the 5th base. He's now going to push up into the 4th.
This is a good fight. With the disruptor support. If he actually uses it, but don't use it on your own. Oh, well done.
Yeah, great control there by Showtime. I still think the Terran has too much here. I think Showtime's going to be in trouble defending the space. Well, actually, these charges.
I don't know. No, we've got reinforcements, but Beyond still is ahead. We're going to need to see Showtime sort of try to revive this, but it will be very difficult. I mean, he's got plenty of gates. He's got 2 robos. I mean, as long as Beyond doesn't bully him too much, he can get away with it. But he did lose 2 bases.
Yeah. He has lost. Well, at least his 5th base over here completely. He lost quite a few units in that engagement, but I mean now the momentum swings a little bit. Oh, great purification over. Oh, hits a couple of those marauders. I do like the fact purification overs don't take out marauders one shot anymore. It felt really bad from a Terran perspective to have your army deleted.
I think it's unfair that Stalkers still get one shot and Roaches and Marauders don't. They're all armored.
Yes,
but I guess it's because Stalkers have blink.
Yeah, they have that mobility aspect.
So it makes sense. Why do you think there's no storm in play, by the way?
I don't know. I mean, he seems to be doubling down on the disruptors, but he's only made 3, and he's just going for a Stalker charge lot army, and I think not adding the splash damage in is going to hurt him in the long run. Here comes Björn into. Just with the double drop going into the natural, where there are so many idle probes. I think if Björn gets all of those probes, we're going to see that number shoot up to like mid-20s, going up to 30s. If he gets rid of all of these probes.
Well, what are we doing? Why are we not talking about this? We got another base has gone down for Showtime. The natural's under attack. He may be pushing into the 3rd of Terran, but Björn's absolutely destroying everything on Showtime's side of the map. He's going to try and stop with medevacs. I don't think this will last much longer. He's being picked apart from all directions. We need to see a little more from Showtime. We need more splash. We need more protection. He's letting things slip. He's letting things get by him.
Yep, for sure. And even these triple liberators getting rid of that war prism. There goes his harass potential in this bottom left-hand corner. Showtime is in a little bit of trouble. He's got a Dark Shroud on the way. So, I mean, maybe some blink DTs getting in and denying Björn some mining, but Björn's floating over his main base. He's not going to take this base over here. Showtime lost this base on the right hand side as well. He's in a world of trouble at the moment. The worker count is even, but Björn did also lose a base over here at the probably like 7 o'clock position. So 1 base for 2. Showtime has, I was going to say he has the tech, but Beyond caught up in those upgrades, and he's currently up one armor upgrade. And the complexity of Showtime's army has definitely gone down. The Stalkers do pack a huge punch. Once the charge lots are here to support, but yeah, there you go. The swarm of liberators.
Come on, we need to see something happen, guys. I mean, Showtime's not even on a clock anymore. Every time they take a base, they recover 2. Then they're getting the macro back up again.
Yeah.
I mean, they know better than this. They can't, Terran knows he can't leave Protoss alone to do whatever he wants. And Protoss knows he can't let Terran get these angles.
Yeah.
Getting into bases. Is he going to get all the ghosts? He's going to get, oh my God, he actually microed away from the ghost. Put himself into a terrible position.
Yeah. Lost all of those disruptors as well. Showtime not in a good position here. Beyond up 70 supply at the moment. All of that's in army. I mean, it looks like he's got a lot of medevacs here, and we know he has a lot of liberators, but that doesn't matter. That just means his army has sustained. Showtime knows it. And,
crazy. Beyond looks the game. I mean, that was a very passive game in my opinion, except for the odd drops here and there. Yeah. But otherwise, I think it went entirely in Beyond's favor. Beyond was technically behind for quite a lot of that fight.
Yeah, Beyond really was behind for a lot of their fight, but like you were saying, the just taking that engagement, just catching Showtime on the wrong side of the map. Actually, like Showtime trying to push in. Like you said, Beyond knows he can't leave the Protoss alone. Showtime knew he couldn't leave Beyond alone, and yeah, that's kind of just how it goes. Showtime, I'm gonna concede the first point in this series. Ley Lines is our second map. Yeah, we get.
We can't let Beyond win every series. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Someone else take it back. Come on, Showtime. Bring it back, man.
I mean, if anyone can, it's definitely Showtime.
Well, let's see it happen.
Yeah, I'm keen. That's a joy PvT, some high-level PvT. They both know exactly what they need to do and what they don't need to do. And that's just how it goes.
All right, guys. Into game 2. Let's have a little look. Now you've seen the first game. Let's see if game 2 brings the fire. We have in the top right, Red Protoss representing, what's the team? Sorry, quickly. I don't see it.
You caught me out. I knew what it was.
Oh, you said it earlier. No,
yeah.
Ling lad. Okay, they do represent a team. Apologies, everyone. It is Showtime.
Yeah, I've just hit a blank now that you've asked me for it. And in the bottom left, Blue Terror for Shopper Power Rebellions. That's Beyond. I'm sure.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Now, what's it going to be? Are we going to see Proxy? It looks like it might be. This game might be over before it even starts. Here we go. Nice location going down to Showtime. Have any idea? I don't think so. Is there even a scout going out for Showtime? It doesn't look like it. No, he's taking it very passively. He sees absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's not even like a gateway scout. And okay, well, it looks like it's going to be eventually. Yeah.
I mean, it's too late. By the time that he gets over there, they're already producing.
Yeah, for sure.
At least one of them.
Yeah, this scout from Showtime is way too late, and he might just pay the price, get 2-0'd out of here by Beyond, which is no shame at all. But he'll kick himself for not scouting earlier.
I mean, something I see a pattern with Beyond. He play the first game usually as a macro game.
Yeah.
And he'll always try to get the next game quickly by doing some form of proxy. We see him do this time and time again. People need to try and understand the play style of Beyond. He likes to just take you apart, mentally, while picking you apart physically in the game.
I guess it's the momentum thing. I mean, we saw it last week or 2 weeks ago against Battleby, where he lost the first one. The second one, I think, he won, and then he was like, okay, now I have momentum. He's gonna double down on that momentum. And that's when he
completely agree with
you. The cheeky little proxy. But Showtime comes in with the scout. He's like, okay, it's not in your main base. All right, you're proxying me. He's still going to go for the low ground expansion. He's not expecting this to be concussive shell. Maybe he's not expecting it to be concussive shell marauders. But the fact that it's hitting this late, he should know. I mean, you really wouldn't hold back if it was proxy reapers or something.
I mean, the only thing in this even Grace right now is he doesn't know Beyond's Grace right now. Showtime doesn't know if it's 1-1-1.
Yeah.
He doesn't know if it's 2-3 racks. Doesn't know if it's Reapers, Marauders, Marines.
Yeah.
He knows it's a proxy. He doesn't know which one.
I mean, he's
the
got
3
triple.
batteries have gone down, but he's only got a Zealot and a Adept. This will not go well for him, but Oh, and we're going for the siege as well on top of it.
Yeah, Bjorn really gonna look for to keep the pressure on for the hurt. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna. Showtime knows he needs to stop this bunker from going down. Oh, he just doesn't have the range to get that SCV. Bjorn should have another.
Every time a marauder turns up, makes his life so much harder.
Yeah,
Why adept? Crazy. I mean, I know stalkers are not the choice either, but what do you do?
yeah. I'm not sure. Bjorn isn't building that bunker anymore. I know he's migrating his heart out. Now he's resumed the bunker, and Showtime building another 2 shield batteries. He knows he just has to hold this. He just has to survive, but Bjorn's not stopping. Bunker's on the way. 2 more marauders still in production. I think this one's over. Well, I mean, I don't want to call it, but Bjorn is just here with so much DPS
Yeah, I
at the
mean,
moment.
he's definitely. Yeah, he needed to have killed 1 or 2 marauders for this to have been still a game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I mean, he almost got 2 or 3, but there is an immortal.
yeah, yeah.
This is again where the tables turn for the Protoss.
Yeah, yeah. Daddy Immortal is
But,
Ooh.
but, Bjorn.
Oh, man. He gets.
I mean, although the sacrifice was very weak marauders, he's going to keep producing. He's trying to send more over. There's no factory. This is truly an all-in. He needs to take out those shield batteries, though. He does have the bunker up. He'll put the weak marauders into the bunker, keeping the healthy ones out of the bunker. Sorry. I mean, the Adepts are such a good choice. I will have to try this. Although the Immortals already had its shields taken. I don't know. I mean, it's completely possible for Showtime to not if he loses that Immortal. He's about to lose the Immortal. Yeah. I just don't see how.
I guess every time an Immortal falls, another Adept pops out. So
Are those SCVs coming across the map there, Linglad? Are those SCVs coming across the map?
Yes, they are.
Those are SCVs. This is going to be it.
Yeah.
Bjorn's coming in with everything. He's going to repair the bunker, I think. He's going to repair the bunker. This is it. How would you break out of this? I think you would need a Void Ray.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there is an Immortal that's about to finish up now, but none of these shield batteries have any energy, so that Immortal's not going to stay alive very long. There we go.
Oh my god, he's even going to surround the Immortal. That's crazy.
That's...
But he's going to pull the probes. He's going to see what he can get done.
Yeah,
he's
Showtime
microing his little heart out down here.
Showtime's
Showtime's doing a great job.
Yeah, dude, and he's got 30 probes, so the Immortal survives. Now the probes come down to fight, and I think Showtime might just be at a point where it's like, okay, you've pulled some boys, I'm also going to pull the boys, and all of a sudden, Showtime's pushing this back.
I think he's won.
Yeah, I think he's won. He's got a 17 worker lead. As long as this goes back, Showtime's gonna even this out. And for a second there, I thought, okay, it's done. You know, beyond just the momentum. But every time an Immortal fell down, another Adept popped out. And look, he's still got 4 Adepts. They're still here fighting. I guess the
Marauders do absolutely nothing to the Adepts. You know what's funny? They tickle each other. Well done, Showtime. Well done, GG.
Yeah. Showtime actually showing us the power of the Adept there with the Marauders not actually doing any extra damage to those Adepts, and the Adepts just, you know, from range. The team that Showtime plays for is Sentinels. This was something with an S, man, but that word was just not coming out of my mouth. And Tokamak is going to be the last map. I can't believe it. I can't believe Showtime held on there, just showing how smart he actually is. He knew Adepts was the call. I definitely do not want to play against Showtime. Thank you. Yeah, both of these players ready. They want to get this one done. Match point. One of these players is getting knocked out of the Cup 82, and the winner goes on to the finals. We shall see which is which. Countdown is finished, and
Okay. No more of this random silence, guys. Here we go.
Yeah,
here we have. You go ahead and start us up there.
In the top right-hand corner, the red Protoss player playing for Sentinels, bringing it back with an absolutely epic hold in that game number 2. Give it up for Showtime.
Woo! Showtime, let's go. And then, of course, we have at the bottom left in the blue representing Shopify Rebellion. It is Bjorn, current champion.
Yeah.
Hopefully not for long, though.
Yeah, I mean, it would be... It's always nice to see that gods can bleed, man, and we're finally getting those 2-1s. We're getting robbed of those throughout the whole tournament. We saw a really long game go the way the favor of Björn.
Hmm.
In game number 1, after quite a little bit of a drawn out game. Game number 2 going in favor of Showtime, but that was an all in from Björn. So we'll see what game number 3 has. These two are two of the very best, and Showtime this time getting there. It's somewhat earlier scout than than last time. I think he
Yeah,
didn't-
man's got PTSD.
yeah, he definitely didn't enjoy getting caught out with that proxy in game number 2.
I mean,
so
even if you win, you just don't want to deal with that yet second time, do you?
yeah, for sure.
That's another thing. Like, what's really frustrating is when you play up against someone on the ladder, right? In the first game, they cheese you.
Yeah.
Whether you win or lose, if you match them again the second time in a row on the ladder,
They
you
will
just can't help but start being nervous. Like,
Yeah.
if they macro, you're mad at them. If they cheese you again, you're mad at them.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
yeah, for sure. Oh man, and Showtime doesn't get the block off on that CC. Björn getting that timing and maybe just pushing that probe away. Just
Hey.
One
We
2 minutes
do
out.
have a wonderful individual known as Kenny Tenny Son 2 is putting some thoughts into the chat. Thank you for participating into the chat there, Kenny. Anyone else here that would like to share some information? Have a chat, get to know us. In fact, let's do one last sponsor shout out for this series Beyond Showtime, if you don't mind, Lingard.
No, go for it, dude.
Amazing. So, for those of you that are new here, we are CSO is sponsored by my company, Ladder Legends, co-founded by gamer Richie, the coach's coach. We are here to support the lower echelon of players, as well as your masters trying to get into grandmasters with coaching. So we are a server dedicated to that. It's all we do, nothing else apart from in-house tournaments and giveaways, and a reward system for those that want to progress into the game. We are here to support you with any questions, with a Discord that is set up and designed to be as supportive as possible to all our players. We tolerate no negativity, we tolerate no bullying, we definitely don't tolerate MMR shaming or race shaming at all. If this is something you'd be interested in, reach out to Blood Rain and she can send you a link. The link is also in the chat, come check us out. We're in our beta till tomorrow evening, and then on the 31st of July we will be launching. All payments will be supporting the coaches and the community tournaments, like how we are doing that with CSO now. We got some lineups quickly while we still let these guys. They're still setting up, so I'm comfortable to keep going for a second. We got a lineup of coaches such as Battlebee, a 6K Terran. We got Maples, a 6K Protoss on the NA server, absolutely dominating the NA server pretty much daily. We have Groovy, who is our 5.7 peak Protoss GM random, not Protoss, sorry, he's a random player. We got Nico, our 5.3, but trust me, guys, his master classes are amazing. Lots of people have benefited from his coaching, and he is by far one of our cheapest coaches. So he's looking forward to helping everybody. You can probably hear my son in the background. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Soon he'll be
That's
playing
just the
some
name of it. We've
StarCraft,
also
just
got
not
Hino.
Protoss.
Oh yeah, no. He'll be playing Terran or Zerg for sure. We also have Hino as well as our Zerg player. I think that's everyone. Well, good, just in time for the drop.
Yeah, just in time for this medevac drop heading across the map. It's going to be double mine, and Björn's going to see if he can get something done with this. I was going to say, I think it's spotted. It is spotted by Showtime. Oh, yeah, Showtime.
Wow.
Showtime is it's called the wall for a reason. His defense is on point, and as the game progressed in the first map between these two, it kind of just sort of started to slip out of Showtime's fingers.
Wasn't his nickname the Shield of Ire as well?
No,
was the wall?
the Shield of Ire is I'll tell you, it's one of the Korean players.
Got you. I thought it was Showtime. Well, Showtime is the wall. He's a very powerful defensive player.
Yeah, he's the wall for a reason. As we see Björn setting up his production facilities, all getting angled so that he can get some add-ons on them. It's 2 racks. What's this? 3-1-1 so far. This medevac's gonna come in. Hopefully get some of these Widow Mines down. But Showtime is on point. He's got a Stalker there. 3 shots so far, doing a little bit of damage to that medevac. And Björn once again trying to do his little cheeky multi-prong. Oh yeah, that medevac's not long for this world. Showtime picks that off, and that's gonna be it. Unfortunately, that means Björn just has one avenue of attack to follow. To focus on this.
One Marine going down, a bit of damage on another. I mean, I know that sounds silly, guys, but every Marine is important.
Yep, every Marine
We do a
counts.
lot of DPS, and we do have Blink. We don't have Charge yet. I think Showtime's waiting for Charge to finish before
Yep.
he tries to jump on this. So it gives him time to warp in some Zealots. We also have 4 more gateways coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
So fingers crossed that Showtime's going to be able to push this back.
These
We
Marines
do
don't
see.
have stim.
Is there a third?
For Björn? No.
No, this is a 2 base all in.
Yeah, Björn's really trying to get this pressure on quite early. There we go. Charge finishes up. Charge finishes up, and there's no zealots with this army. But Showtime's just going to blink in here with stalkers. There's a banshee. He's going to put in some serious work.
I don't know if that was the move, but I feel like it worked anyway because he's so good.
Yeah, yeah, and also.
I mean, this is not going well for Beyond.
Yeah.
The Guardian Shield. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, Guardian Shield is so great. I think it's
Oh,
really
my God,
underutilized,
what
and none of those Marines had stim. Björn's fighting without stim and combat shield, so those Marines really.
Oh,
weren't...
this is not going to go well. We got a Warp Prism on the way, and he's going across the map to punish Beyond. Beyond does not have a lot. He might not be long for this world, but we've said that about Beyond before, and Beyond's always brought it back because he is just that kind of player.
Yeah.
Very frustrating. He takes a third now.
Yeah, yeah. In the face of danger, in the face of what could very well be the end of the game, Björn's going to take a third.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, couple charge shots.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Force field goes down. The Stalker's doing the business. We do have a War Prism on the way. 4 Zealots coming in. We are absolutely being treated to a wonderful best of 3 versus 2. Fantastic players. But it looks like, as the patch suggests, Protoss is going to come out on top here, which is very frustrating to see for Bayan, I can guarantee you, when he's been dominating the CSO scene.
Yeah, for sure. He is the current reigning champion. But yeah, like you said, there's a warp prism here. Showtime's got these warp-ins happening, and Björn's just whiffed the whole warp-in over there, and he's like, there's no splash. I mean, the only splash he has is 2 Widowmines here at the front. No tanks. I mean, a nice tank on the high ground would be essential for this defense, but Showtime, he's not going to press the issue. He doesn't want to throw these units away. He's going to go home, regroup, and he says, okay, wait a second. I feel like I'm ahead. I'm going to go home, make sure that I don't lose my 4th base. You know, he's got the warp prism off to the side here. It is full of 4 charge slots, so when Björn's moved out or Showtime senses that there's a little bit of pressure coming across the map, you know, he could use his this warp prism to just warp in some charge slots into the main base and really put the hurt on. 3rd CC finishes up here for Björn as the dust settles, and we'll see. He'll probably float that over soon. So morph into an orbital first, drop a cheeky mule on his way, and yeah.
I feel like Showtime didn't need to back off that soon.
Yeah, me too. I agree with that. Showtime.
I think he had more advantage than Beyond was letting him know. I think Beyond really mind gamed with him there by making him think he had to move away.
Yeah.
I think he could have contained him. I think he could have stopped the 3rd. I feel like going home, you're in Beyond's element now.
Yeah. You've kind of let Björn off the hook there. Showtime, I don't think Björn had, he would have eventually got stim and combat shields, but now these Marines and Marauders are, as juiced as they're going to be, bar some upgrades. But here we go. This main engagement's happening here.
I mean, this is still a fantastic engagement for Showtime. Big push coming in, a medevac going down, Liberator going down. They're all being pushed back. Another medevac going down, maybe? Does the Stalkers see it? Oh, that's a fantastic force field. These are damaging results for Beyond.
Yeah, Björn.
Although you can't be pushing your Zealots Stalkers that far out with us. Oh my God, Showtime takes that Beyond. Showtime, GG. Well done to both players. Thank you so much.
Jeez.
You played out of your mind, guys. Well done. I mean, a failed proxy for Beyond, but he played absolutely phenomenal in the 1st and 3rd game. Unfortunately, the 2 base all-in just didn't quite cut it against Showtime.
Wow.
It was a very, very powerful Protoss on par with Beyond. Well done, guys. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely did not expect that to go the way of Showtime. Björn obviously said, Showtime, obviously, Björn's thinking like, okay, that's it. I'm done now. Those force fields, you mentioned how great those force fields were, and I think that's what really hurt Björn there. Showtime picking off those medevacs slowly as Björn was retreating, and then those massive force fields just cutting that army in half, and Showtime just absolutely obliterating that. That was so good, man. So great to see some high level StarCraft like that. Showtime gonna be going on into the final.
That's crazy. I was not expecting that. I mean, so it's gonna be Showtime either against Nicaran and Christiana, I believe Nico and Cristiano are still playing their games. Should we have a 5-minute recess and then come back while we're ready to go?
Yep, certainly. So, yeah, stick around, guys. We'll probably catch the rest of the Cristiano Nicarak semi-final, and then the winner will follow the winner of that to go up against Showtime, and we might possibly just crown a new CSO Cup champion today. So,
Well, not possibly. There is definitely going to be one now. Beyond's out, so
yeah,
but we don't want Cristiano to be able to be given all these games, right? He's also a champion. We want a new
yeah,
one, so maybe,
yeah,
just maybe, it'll be Showtime.
yeah. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, our legacy.
All right, we are back. Well, I am back. I have just managed to wolf down a part of my dinner, and yeah, ready to kick this off. We in the lobby, just waiting for one more player to join, and we'll be underway. But yeah, we're really looking forward to the second semi-final. Nicorette going up against Christiana, two very well versed players in the CSO Cup. I can actually put up this bracket quickly and give you guys a little look. We can go through how this tournament has panned out so far. You know, there's only been, I think, two 2-1s. Yeah, there's only been two 2-1s in this tournament so far. You know, shout out to Flip for being the first single pointer in the first 3 rounds. Showtime and Björn, I mean, it's exactly what we expected it to go the distance. 2-1, both those players putting on a show, but ultimately it's Showtime that comes out on top. Waits in the finals for the winner of Nicorette and Christiana. Like I said just before the break, we might have might crown a new victor this week. It'd be nice to see if we can get yet another name on that CSO Cup trophy. This is number 82. There have been 81 champions before this, and you know, maybe now's the time for Showtime. But yeah, we'll see. A little bit of PVT action to keep us going until. Oh, maybe I got that wrong. Yeah, Nicorette's definitely a Terran. A little bit of PVT action to keep us going until the end, and you know, like Chad said earlier, the Ripper Chad said earlier, it's the patch suggests that Protoss will come out on top. We saw that in the Showtime Björn, but I don't know. We'll see. Nicorette's really good. Christiana playing for Onside Gaming. You know, he's had a lot of practice. Maru used to be his teammate at Onside, maybe last year or the year before. So you know, he's had the opportunity to practice against some of the really greatest Terrans out there, some of the greatest of all time, and you know, he's a really solid player. Been seeing Christiana playing these tournaments for 3-4 years, and you know, I've watched him grow into this absolute monster, and we'll see if he can dispatch a Nicorette 2-1 at least. You know, maybe even a 2-0 to resume the trend of the cup. You know, we'll get a PvP final, which will be great. Yeah, on the other hand, if Nicorette gets the best of Christiana, which he is quite capable of doing, Showtime will have another PVT. Although we'll see if Nicorette can bring something different to the table, because I think if he just plays a standard PVT, Showtime might just pip him. You know, maybe by like 2 or 3%, but at those higher echelons, 2 or 3% a lot. It can make a huge difference. So yeah, we shall see. Waiting for one person, and then we will be underway. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from. I'm enjoying this 30-degree weather in sunny London. I know the big boss is enjoying winter in South Africa. Enjoying it in lovely Cape Town, South Africa. So yeah, in the chat, let me know where you're watching from. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Yeah, it's a pleasure to have everybody here, and yeah, I thank you for tuning in.
Sorry about that, guys. I am
good.
back.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, yeah. Christiana's. I think he must be having some sort of technical bits, but it's not a crazy problem. We're all in the lobby, just waiting to.
Ready to kick off.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I just jumped on. Didn't give me a notification. Here we go. Apologise, Christiana and Nicorette. Apologies.
Yeah, I mean, we're ready to kick this one off. Christiana versus Necract, bit of PVT action. I was just telling the viewers, we got PVT now, and if Necract gets the best of this, we'll have 3 PVTs in both semi-finals and the final.
Wow.
If Christiana gets the best of this, how much better what more could I ask for? Christiana's showtime at the finals of a CSO Cup, man. I mean,
That's amazing.
It's almost as good as this weather.
Well, let's go ahead and pretty hot, man. It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and introduce to you in the top left in the red. It is our favorite Terran right now on the CSO Cup. It is Nicarac representing Platinum Heroes.
And in the bottom right hand side with the blue Protoss probes representing Onside Gaming. And give it up for almost Mr. CSO Cup himself. That's Christiana. And he's been here a long time. I was saying that I've watched him play from like years ago, man, and it's been great to see someone like him just improve into the beast that he actually is today. And Nicarac's no pushover. I was gonna say we'll see some really good PVT action. I'm looking forward to it, man, and I'm just not looking forward to the cup ending. We've had such great players. The brackets, I was going through the bracket, man. It was so crazy to see so many 2-0s. But you know 2-0s can really be misleading sometimes. You look at 2-0s and you're like, oh, it's been really fast games. But sometimes you just take that wrong engagement or you get caught out. Once we saw that in the last cup, players getting caught out in just odd positions and they lose. And it's not like they've done anything wrong up until that one point. So 2-0s are 2-0s, but that's just how it goes sometimes. This probe, not going to get too much of delay on this.
Doing crazy over there, but the probe almost dies actually. I mean, that was pretty close.
Yeah, I mean,
being very, very annoying. I mean, even if he tries to annoy that natural going down, he's running the risk of losing his probe. So yeah, he's opting just to go home.
Yeah,
keeping his probe alive as an extra unit to mine from. We are seeing what looks to be a Reaper expand, so it's not going to be a 2-1-1 from what I can tell, because the supply depot has gone down for any extra barracks. That's pretty good. So it looks like a pretty standard build. Do we see double gas? We do not see double gas though. That's quite interesting.
Yeah. No double gas means it's probably not. There's the second racks. Okay, I was going to say.
Wow. After depot. Okay. Let's see where he goes with this. Is it going to be a third, or is this going to be a 2-1-1 situation? Maybe a 2-base all in, right? I mean, the reactor's gone down, so this will be a tech lab. Is this a third barracks, or is this a factory?
That's a third rack. Okay.
It's a third rack. So it's 3 racks after depot, which means it's going to be slightly delayed. But, I mean, if it works, right? So what we're going to try and identify now is this a 2-base all in?
Yep. We'll see if he expands on the back of this. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, it could be a factory going down, so it could be 3 racks at a factory and then no starport, or it could be with the starport both doing naked, like Hellions, so Hellbats. Wait, so it is going to be, from the looks of it, a +1 attack off 3 racks.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's the tech lab. Might be a second tech lab on the next one. I mean, Christiana's desperate to come in and see what's going on. You see a lot of Terrans who don't feel comfortable in their TVP late game, macro game.
Yeah.
Especially if we get processes much higher than them. They do tend to go for a build like this. Problem is
3 tech labs. 2 tech labs and a reactor. Sorry.
Yeah, this is it, guys. It will be most likely going to be a stim and combat shields, and then we'll get the concussive shells, with +1. So this is going to be a huge attack. Usually, how this build was identified at first was to deny the third and then get the hell out of there. But because Protoss has got very good at identifying this as a 3 racks and then have building enough units on the natural that they basically just cancel the third, or they have enough to defend altogether. But there's no additional research going down so far for Nicarac. Do you think it will be concussive, or do you think it will be combat to go first? On the second tech lab.
I would probably go combat shields. I was just looking at the gas.
Oh, supply block.
Combat shields. There we go. I thought he was just like sitting with a little bit too little gas. Maybe the Marauder production was eating up some of that gas that he actually needed to start the upgrade. So. But yeah, I mean, it might just work out if he goes for combat off the tech lab that's busy researching stim, and we'll see. This looks like it's going to be some serious aggression here coming out of Nicarac, and if he decides to expand behind this, I don't mind that. But if he's going to go all in, then He needs to go all in,
It
balls
looks
to the
pretty
wall.
all in.
Yeah,
Looks pretty all in to me. I mean, he's set himself up quite nicely.
he's
Uh,
still producing workers though. Gas is 3 and 4 now coming down. So
You'll produce workers until, yeah, and then he'll make a third behind this if it goes well. If it goes awful and he loses everything, then it will probably either be a GG or he'll try and recover. But the stalkers catching it is always a problem, because now he's aware of what it is. The batteries are starting to go down. It's better to hit them with the element of surprise, but also they can start microing, attacking Marines, doing the business. Oh my
ooh,
god, that's terrible. That's not good. You need to keep everything alive. You can't run the risk. And even the whole damage. Oh, and then there's Stim, and that's not great. He gets the Observer. He's going to go in for the third, like I said. There we go. And it's going to be the pylon going down, so we can't warp in. He can't use the shield batteries. Good micro coming in from Nicorak. The Observers are all going down. I mean, Cristiano's doing a good job at basically keeping him away from killing pros by keeping stalkers in and out, trying to distract him. But the damage has been done. He's losing stalkers. He's losing probes. He's pulling them away from the immortal actually and the reinforcements. I mean, now Nicorak can just go home and get his third base, and that's not great for Cristiano.
yep, yeah, not great at all. This was a very successful a very successful attack, even though it was caught out in the middle of the map. Not even the middle, even though it was caught on Nicorak's side of the map. Nicorak, Stim, combat shields, everything just finished up at the right time, and the strength of Marine Marauder, the micro ability, and then just a straight up DPS of that. You could see Cristiano just bleeding off units. Maybe a little bit. I mean, there was a stalker that went down uncharacteristically in the beginning there. And now we've got a starport with the reactor, so we're going to get some medevacs out, and the units that make it home alive with, a couple kills to their name, 1, 4, 2. These units going to get healed up, and Nicorak's army now gets a little bit of sustain for the next wave of attacks. His third CC, you mentioned that his third CC is about to finish up now. As
He done the damage. He done the damage.
Yeah.
He done a lot of damage actually. It was quite scary how much he got done. He's coming in for a second wave. Now, Cristiano has two things he can do here. He can try and go around and do some damage as a counter attack, or lose all his stalkers. So he needs to go home. He needs to go home and prepare for this defense. You need sentries, you need charge lots, you need stalkers. But charge is not quite done yet. This is a good army because if he cuts off this bio army in half with the stalkers, essentially, which he did, I mean, it was okay. It worked, it did the business, but Nicorak is still managing to do quite a bit of damage here, and he even gets out with this. So he lost a few zealots there, done some hold damage, bruised a few things, but those stalkers might be trying to come in and get them. Oh, that's what I was worried about. And he actually moves in and tries to take that fight. I mean, the zealots are there doing the business, but that immortal's dead. I mean, I'm sorry, but I think this is all she wrote, actually.
Yeah, that wasn't a good move by Cristiano trying to fight up the ramp there. Loses both of those immortals. I mean, I want to say for free. I mean, it's not for free. We saw quite a few Terran units go down, but you really don't want to be sacrificing your immortals out there unnecessarily. Those are going to be the backbone of your army. It is a trade. We look at the supplies; they're exactly even. 102, 102, 62, 62 workers. But the fourth base is done here for Cristiano. Cristiano's.
Oh, I think you've cut off there, Linglad.
So, yep.
Okay, well, Linglad seems to have turned his mic off. There we go. Oh, yeah, there you're back.
No?
We can hear you there for a second there.
I have no idea what happened there. I was going to say the fourth base is up for Cristiano. He's mining. He's now across the map, trying to put a little bit of pressure on too.
He's trying to see what he can get done. I mean, those are really cool zealot transitions there, but it won't take long for Nicorak to have the army he needs. Yeah. I mean, that one zealot's doing okay, but it's not going to do anything serious. Oh, but the natural took a bit of damage actually. That's pretty clever. 8 workers going down from both sides, but then they're just immediately replenished. Cristiano's just trying to recover. See, I believe in Cristiano. I know Cristiano's amazing. He's a really good player. And actually, when you think about it, in terms of MMR, Cristiano is favored by quite a bit. So Nicorak has to do something with the knowledge he has, where he sits in the pool, to try and take down Cristiano before he goes into his preferred style, the late game composition.
Yeah,
that's when he starts to become very, very dangerous.
And I mean, I think Cristiano and Nicorak knows that. He opened up with the 3 racks, and trying to get that deal, that death blows like early on. He did do the damage he needed to be able to macro out of that opening. But now we're at a little bit of a stalemate. Both players not looking to push across the map, and I mentioned in the little break there that you were talking about how the patch, I mean, I don't want to say favors Protoss, but you know, it's in a PvT matchup, I think it's probably like a 55 or a 60% to 40% Protoss win. Nickerack's coming across the map with a lot. He's got a 2-1-1. It's going to be 2-2 in 3 seconds. He's coming across the map with some pretty strong units. Christiana, yeah, his +2 is halfway done. His +1 armor is nowhere near being done. Nickerack's coming across with the 100th army supply of some serious DPS.
Yeah, but there is a disruptor there, and we know how damaging they can be, thanks to Beyond. But a good dodge. The second one has come out. Does he notice it? He does. Good spot. He rushed into it, but the Zealot's body blocks, and he took the shot, and that's when he has to go home. Now we're at that point where Christiana becomes very, very dangerous. We need to try and take a fight here, Nickerack, where you can actually just walk over this army. Problem is, Christiana absolutely loves his run bys, so Nickerack has to keep some stuff at home. He's a bit self-conscious about walking everything out. There's a lot of Zealots in this army.
Yeah, the starter step
the
needs
starter
to be
step's
good.
pretty good though. It is good. It is good, and he's dodging disruptibles. I mean, but he's zoning him out. That's all that's for. Oh my god, that one Colossus on like 1 HP. I'm pretty sure.
Let's have a look.
Damn. Yeah, 7
Oh,
HP.
Yeah, one Colossus sitting at 7 HP. Quite crazy. Christiana's 5th base is done. Nickerack's 4th base is done. Floating that over now. It's definitely going to turn into a planetary. Center tower coming down is... Yeah, I don't think this is the position Nickerack wanted to be in, but, I mean, he's not in a bad position. 3-3's on the way. You know, he's not doing too bad. There's the planetary. I did see the Ghost Academy earlier, and let's see how many ghosts Nickerack has in his army. He's only got 2 ghosts now. The 3rd one being produced. I'd like to see him add a few more in, because... yeah, ghosts are going to be necessary, especially with this many charge lots at the front. You really need to be minimizing their shields so that you can actually start to whittle them down. First Purification Nova comes out, second one comes out, just zoning them away is, yeah, Nickerack, I mean, he's got this like multi-prong, oh, he kind of joins up his armies, and that, I mean, it's kind of hard to control 2 separate armies in the same engagement, but Christiana, haha. Yeah, Purification Nova gets 1 Marine. Oh man, he snaps
Here
at.
we go.
Yeah. Oh, double disruptible coming down now, and there's just.
That's
wow.
awful for the Terran. Damn. And then all the Vikings are just like getting picked off, and he's going to try and snipe the Colossus, but Christian's already thought of that. Can't find it. He lost all the Vikings. I don't know if that was the move. Oh, he had such a good start in this game as well. I mean, I genuinely feel bad.
Yeah, I mean that's just that's purely painful from a Terran perspective. Just seeing that double Purification Nova come out, and when you see it, yeah.
GG.
Wow, that's an extremely a prime example of what is a feel bad moment when, I mean, it's just the Terran army just gets deleted with a double disruptor, double Purification Nova, and then the Protoss just walks across the map, and that's all she wrote. Oh, you just have to feel bad, man. Can I see some F's in the chat there for Nickerack? Because that's just a really hard one. But yeah, we shall see. Ley Lines is going to be map number 2. Nickerack's definitely not out of it yet. He's given himself a mountain to climb. He was in such a good position there, moving across the map, which I didn't think it was a bad call to move across the map. But
No, not at all.
yeah, we're just gonna hop into Ley Lines, but wasn't the bad call to hop into. Sorry, I beg your pardon. I'm crossing my words. Wasn't a bad call to move across the map, but I think you just want to join the game there, dude, in the cup chat.
Oh, I did actually click it for some reason. It wasn't going in.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's just one of those feel bad moments for Nickerack, which is, I mean, it's one of those things. It's a part of StarCraft. You know, when you're playing a PvT, it's one of those risks. You know, at some point that disruptor's gonna hit, and you just hope it's not at the right moment. Unfortunately for Nickerack in game number 1, it was the absolute perfect moment. And that's it. We head on to Ley Lines for what could be the last game of Nicarag's tournament, which I really hope not. I hope to see a game number 3 just based on how the tournament's been going. It doesn't bode well, but if anyone can bring it back, it's this man in the bottom left-hand corner, the red Terran SCVs playing for Platinum Heroes. Give him your energy. It's Nicarag.
Woo! And here we go on the top right. We have our Protoss player, the one, the only, the one ahead is Cristiano.
Yeah, I mean, Cristiano just using the tools. Protoss just has the tools in the box, and he's using those tools, and he got the job done. What can I say? Double purification Nova, and yeah, man. Even now, I'm like, oh, feels kind of bad. But that's the highs and lows of StarCraft. So, yeah, we'll see how game number two pans out. It's going to take a while for these players to get rolling, but yeah, we'll see. The probe comes across the map, but Nicarag's got another SCV here, just to be able to shoo that one away and say, "Listen, buddy, not today."
I mean, it's been an interesting series. We're seeing a lot of upsets actually when you think about it, and I mean, I say upsets, it's not upsets, but you know what I mean. We're seeing the series is playing out differently than I expected it to, for sure.
I mean, I have to agree with you there wholeheartedly. I mean, just with the way Nicarag opened up in that last game, and for how well that aggression went. Even though Cristiano spotted it early, Nicarag got so much done in that first game. He must have felt really good. Like, okay, it wasn't game-ending damage, but he did enough to be able to build himself back into the game to the point where, when he was putting the pressure on, it was definitely the right time to be putting the pressure on. He had the units, he had the upgrade lead, and he was in the correct position to put the pressure on. And then it just slips through your fingers. Just that one little.
It does.
It's yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. It's how it goes. And if I think if anyone's going to put it behind him, it'll be Nicarag. She should definitely feel good about how well that game went how well game 1 went, apart from the double purification over. And yeah, I hope to see him. Ooh, Reaper's going to get out. Does he get out? Yes, he does. I hope to see Nicarag bounce back and take us to a game number 3, because, he deserves it. It's his semi-final time. And,
I like the way Nicarag thinks in his games. So I'm trying to find the right word here. What I like about Nicarag is that he plays a very high micro level. He plays micro at a very high level, right?
yeah.
And he likes to try and get in, do damage. He's not afraid to play that kind of aggressive game. Thing is, he's up against a kind of Protoss that is just very good at also microing, but also on top of that, he's very, very, very strong at composition. I'm just feeling like Nicarag sometimes forgets there is composition involved, and he needs a little bit more juice in the car, right, in the engine. I feel like last game the problem is he had a few too many more orders. He could have swapped some of those more orders over for Ghost, having a bit more Marine DPS. There was no Storm, so we didn't need all those more orders. There's a lot of Zealots there. You need Marines for that. The high DPS, you needed Widow Mines. I think the composition just got away from him a little bit. I mean, sniping that probe, that was good. Losing the reaper over it, I think it's fine. He slightly delayed a third, but I mean, at this level, don't think it matters too much if they know how to recover from that.
Yeah.
We've got 2 Adept, 2 Stalkers on the map. We've got a Blink on the way. What's he going to do with the Blink? We do see a Robo. What's coming out of that Robo? An Observer, of course, always an Observer. So the next step's probably going to be a Warp Prism, or he'll start funding for Immortals. We'll see. Because we don't see a facility go down.
Yeah, no robotics facility at the moment. Nicarag emptying this bunker, and I was going to say it's going to head across the map. It's going to take out these destructible rocks first. I thought emptying the bunker made me think he was going to go for a bit of a push. Stim and Combat Shield's going to finish up soon, which is a little power spike that's, I mean, it looks like he wants to take advantage of that. There is that Observer coming across the map. Nicarag.
You might miss it. You might miss it.
Oh yeah, Nicarag.
Don't change direction, Nicarag. Keep going. Good lad. Well done. I mean, he's going to see it anyway in a moment. But this time he's decided not to get caught by those Stalkers and hit that third with everything that he's got. So Nick, yeah, Cristiano's going to turn around. Yeah, he's going to go back to his third, prepare for this attack. He's got a forge on the way, a facility's going down, and a battery's going down.
Yep.
Good.
Double shield
So
batteries
he's setting
being.
himself up. Another stalker. I mean, I think the stalkers are fine. I think adepts are better. In this situation, I don't think the stalkers. I mean, they do have blink actually, but that's a lot of DPS, dude.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
basically the same as last game. So if Nicarak can get into the natural and not let these stalkers, yeah, there we go. Don't let those stalkers confuse you. Get in. He's depowered absolutely everything. He's just trying to get the kills on the army now. He's doing a great job at it as well. They
Yeah.
don't get away, and now he just goes home.
That's.
He's,
Oh
he's done
no.
his business.
Nick, go home.
I mean, if he's going to be able to pick off more units, then it's fine. But if he's just going to lose all this to the small Protoss army, I mean,
Oh.
oh yeah, no, that's huge. And he's going to also get the observers as well.
He's going to double
Wow,
observer.
that's a great start from Nicorette. Although what I'm noticing, Nicorette is not going for a third base. Nicorette is going all in. 2 more barracks and some medevacs. This is a 2-base all in. He feels like he can. He's done a lot of damage. He just now has to get back across the map with what he's got. He slowed down production. There is a Colossus on the way. But like we see with Beyond, it doesn't matter if you've got a Colossus if he just has more stuff. So with more orders in play, I believe
Yeah.
that composition that we were talking about will be able to take this. And if he does get this win, then of course we go into game 3, which is what we want.
Yeah, for sure. It's what I want. It's what Nicarak deserves after that double purification over loss in game number 1.
That was awful. You
And
can't lose. Sorry, 1 second, Cristiano. We can't be losing stalkers like this guy.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, we still need to get across it. Oh, yeah, I don't know about going between these bases. I mean, at this point, I was expecting a little bit more of a supply spike from Nicarak at the front door of Cristiano for this to work. Let's see what he can get done. He's not even going to commit. I still think this Terran army could absolutely handle this. It would be a loss, but now we're going back into what happened last game. Is that he waited too long. He got
Yeah.
too self-conscious, didn't want to push forward.
yeah,
And I believe full-heartedly that if he waits any longer, that 4th base is going to go down. Product's going to have 2-3 Colossus, and you're just not going to have enough. So he has to go. Charge's almost done.
yeah.
We know what Charge can do.
Yeah, charge almost done. +1's almost done. So even upgrades. No 3rd CC, and oh man, he's just given Nicarak the Cristiano the opportunity to get a few more zealots in here. No charge yet, so hitting before charge is pretty big. But a second Colossus pops out, it gets
Colossus goes
deleted.
down.
Yo, man.
That's amazing. I think this is it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
It has to be. If he doesn't win this fight, he's out.
yeah,
But
yeah.
there's medevac pouring in. The healing's there. I think trying to get that Colossus is probably priority for me. I feel.
Yeah, yeah, I think, man, he probably just doesn't want to fight inside that Guardian Shield range, because it mitigates a bit of the range damage here, and maybe he'll wait for
I
that
know, but
Guardian
you
Shield
can't
to
let
pop.
up. No,
Go.
you've got to keep going. You
gotta
can't
go, you
let
gotta-
up. You've got the advantage. Let's go. Come
Yeah.
on, Nicarak, get the win.
A few more units warping here for Cristiano as a couple of force fields come down, but I think
There
Nicarak's
we
going to do it.
go.
Status forward. He's going to take out most of the stuff on the ground, but that Colossi putting in so much work. 10 kills so far, 11. Colossi doing the damage, but I mean, Nicarak, what do you have? What do you have? Let's look at the units tab. 4 Marauders,
You
14
can't
Marines.
retreat.
Oh,
You can't afford it. You've got nothing at home.
yeah.
Well,
I
what
mean-
you should see if he'd have pulled the boys, I think he would have won this.
Oh yeah, for sure. You are 100% correct there. If he had pulled the boys and gone straight up all in on this, it would have been over. But now Cristiano's 4th base is
Can't
up. That's what
afford
you
a
said.
third.
You said if he doesn't go now and if it doesn't get the job done, this 4th base is going to be up. Necrak's building his 3rd CC on location. He's really trying to claw his way back into this economically, but he's down nearly 30 workers, 25 workers to be precise. Now he's trying to knock on the 3rd base here. Okay, so there's Vikings now to do something towards these Colossi, but I mean, one Colossus isn't even going to go down for the cost of all those Vikings.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. He's
Oh.
doing the business. He's pushing through. The DPS is pretty strong. I mean, got to remember there is upgrade advantage here for the Terran. I'm pretty sure. He's targeting fire with the Marauders. Please pick it back up again, Nicarak. You're giving him too much space. You keep pulling away, brother. Although there is now Vikings. He's
Yeah.
consolidating these units.
And I mean, the amount of medevacs that are here, he just needs to give this army a chance to heal up. But you know, you can heal up on your way to this 4th base. 4th base is mining though. It's the
Yeah,
upgrade.
the advantage is heavily in 53 SCVs. And for those of you that know mules are strong, yes, but there's only 2 mules on the mineral line.
Yeah.
We have very small economy here for Nicarak. We've got a very strong economy here for Christiana, 72 probes. Now, we do have only the one Colossus, the one Immortal, 7 Zealots, and 6 Stalkers, and a Disruptor, and a Sentry. Now, where does that leave Nicorak as a bio player in this position, stuck on 3 bases? Well, bad, but let me tell you, that extra base at the bottom right, even worse. 5 bases for Christiana against 3. I don't know a Protoss that would lose in this scenario.
Yeah, yeah. Right. I have to say, and especially not one of Cristiano's caliber, unless something drastic happens, which we saw it happen, on the side in the favor of Cristiano in game number 1. Something like that could happen, but just remember, there's no ghosts in this. Nicorak didn't have many ghosts in game number 1, and I don't want to say not having ghosts cost him, but having more ghosts would have helped him. In this game, there's no ghosts at all. We've got extended thermal lance on the way, 2 disruptors being produced. Scans ahead, sees, okay, there's nothing here, but there's already 3 disruptors on the field. Purification Novas are going to come out, and Nicorak is just going to have to disengage. He loses a couple of units to the first Purification Nova.
He has to go in. He just...
Yeah.
He can't survive off 3 bases in going the distance with a Protoss. He has to do the damage now, but I just don't see how.
Yeah, the longer this goes
Come
on...
on, Nicorak, I believe in you.
Yeah. That Terran power, show us the power of Stim. Show us the power of the drugs.
Oh, here we go. I mean, he's doing it. He just
Yeah.
has to keep going. He's going to recall everything. He's going to, rally everything over to his army now. But every time the Terran reinforces, guess who's reinforcing quicker because they're on his home turf, Protoss.
Yep.
If he rotates around to the right and try and catch that 5th base, that's going to be huge.
Yeah, and Nicorak, he's doing such a good job of just whittling away those units and just disengaging. Attack, disengage, attack, disengage. But then I think he just pulls back at the very last moment. I think he might feel like he feels like he's overextending. Where, I mean, we have the ability, the joy of being able to see everything. And we're like, this is it, man. You need to do, you just keep doing this.
Yeah, you're right.
And he just doesn't want to overextend. He doesn't want to lose it because he knows he's on tournament life. But he's doing such a good job, whittling a couple of units away.
Nicorak is doing a great job. Nicorak's going up to 4 bases. He's trying to compete, but as he goes up to 4 bases, Cristiano taking a 6th.
Yeah, he pulls
How
away.
many probes does this guy feel like he has?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the upgrades are there for both players. 3-3 on the way for Nicorak. So I guess Nicorak's also going to try to buy himself a little bit of time. Purification Nova comes out. Whistles away a couple of Marines and a Marauder.
I mean, this is a deadly composition, but if he does the micro well, he can easily take out this army by avoiding the disruptors. Again, why are we not seeing Storm? Is Storm not viable versus Terran anymore?
I guess Cristiano just probably prefers the Purification Novas, but here we go. Yep, a little 360 attack.
He's microing, come on. Great work. See what I mean? See, if you do the right micro, you can handle this kind of a composition.
Yeah, great splits. And now these Colossi are actually very low on health. One of them's almost completely gone. Nicorak's not in a bad position at all. He scans ahead, sees, okay, so your army's retreating. I'll pick off these 3 zealots. Thank you very much. I'll take that. And it's just a little bit less, but look at the supply, man. Look at the bank. Cristiano, up to 6 bases. Okay, this one at least is a planetary. We know Cristiano likes his run bars, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple trying to get around here. But Nicorak trying to claw his way in. He's still down 19 workers.
We can shape this up in any way we would like, but unfortunately, as far as I'm concerned, the Terran is in a really rough spot. He's going to try and do an ambush here. He does get the EMPs off. That's an amazing move.
Yep.
And then does he snipe that? He does. Does he get the second one? He doesn't. He doesn't get an opportunity to, but that one's coming in. He gets forced back while this time he's getting all the damage done to it.
Yeah.
Even those 3 medevacks. If they get 1 blink, there we go. There's 1 medevac. There's 2 medevac. This is crazy.
Yeah.
We still have plenty. I think we've got 5 over.
The army supply isn't that far in favor of Cristiano. Okay, now it takes a little bit of a dip, but the few units that get picked off, there's only 1 Colossi left, and then there's disruptors left. Nicorak's he's not replacing the ghost. How many ghosts does he have at the moment? He's only got 3 ghosts in this army. Okay, 2 more in production now. He will be up and upgraded in a few seconds. Cristiano is not replacing the splash. Okay, he's replacing the disruptors really. We'll see some purification.
Oh my god, great fight. And he's taking out all the fucking disruptors. Sorry, all the disruptors. Apologies for my language, guys.
Yeah.
Got really excited there. That's on me. He's taking out all the disruptors except for 1 or 2. He's going to try and hold on to this third. I mean, it was completely gasless. I mean, for a gasless Terran, that's why he's not replacing the Ghost, I guess.
He's
a gasless Terran right now, and he's got a lot of Immortals and Marauders. Sorry, Immortals. He's got a lot of Marauders and Marines. He's going to lose that third. Again, it's just one of those situations we see with Nicorak.
Yeah.
Where he just doesn't seem to want to fight. And
For sure.
yeah, it's
And
GG. Well done, Nicarax. Well done, Cristiano.
no, for sure, dude. Cristiano, I think, is just able to transition into the next stage of the game a little bit easier than what Nicaract is, and that's probably the only thing Nicaract's not doing as well as he could. Do you know what I mean? That's probably the only thing that's letting him down, is not being able to transition to building more, to getting more gases, to make those high tech units. I think if he had 4 liberators in there, all of a sudden Cristiano can't really push across the map. But liberators cost gas. Marauders, I guess Marauders and all of those cost gas, but your gas intense units, yeah, he just didn't have those. Whereas Cristiano was quite happy to make those disruptors. He lost the Colossi and he was like, cool, you got Vikings, I'm just gonna go disruptors then. And then your Vikings are almost useless. I mean, they just become meat shields when the Stalkers are shooting them. But unfortunately for Nicaract, today's not the day. He's going to go up against Showtime in the finals. We are going to get a PvP best of 5. We're just going to see if we can get Showtime in. He's been waiting since he's been waiting for a little while. So
yeah, yes, bless him. He's been waiting very, very patiently. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's probably not at his
Oh,
desk waiting with
I'm
bated
so
breath.
hot. Oh my god, my
It's
ears
quite
are
nice.
sweating. I was sitting with these headphones on,
Yeah,
right, and my ears are burning. Like they feel hot,
mine too.
like
Mine
they're
too.
in an oven.
When
Oh,
we had that little that 5 minute break, I took my headphones off and I was just like, and then a cold draft just came through the window and I realized, wait a second, around my ears is actually wet because I'm sweating. It's so nice.
oh my god, dude, yeah.
It's quite good.
But I mean, like for me, because I went outside for fresh air, let's call it,
Yeah.
and I was like obviously so sweaty. But the thing is, I went out there and it was like warmer for some reason.
Yeah.
It's because like at my back door, it's sort of like a wind. It's the opposite of a wind tunnel, so the wind doesn't blow down there. Like because it's sort of like to lead into my back garden. It's sort of similar to an alleyway, but
Okay.
it's sort of connected like an L shape. So you go down
Okay.
the side of
Yeah.
my house, and then you go out the back and you turn left, and there's my garden. But there's like this massive building in front of me. So I went out there outside for some fresh air, and I got none because there's no wind.
Yeah. 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 And the big building, it just blocks all of the wind, so there's no draft coming through.
Honestly,
Oh, feels bad, man.
I was sitting there, and I was like, no,
We have a
please.
real nice draft coming through here. It's quite nice. We actually got our first veto on the board. Last Fantasy. You're not going to see it this week. I'm pretty sure we saw it last. No, did we see it last week?
I think we did
Once.
from
I
one.
think it was
Yeah,
once we saw Last
one game.
Fantasy.
Yeah, it's the sort of map I would pick, even though I veto it on the ladder.
Yeah, Last Fantasy. It's like the ultimate roulette game. It's not going to happen in this PvP final. Showtime, Insta, hi, Last Fantasy out. Thank you. Not having any of that. Thank you. Once again, PvP not going to enjoy the amount of hiding spots and places where you can put some stuff down. So let's actually see. Yeah, we're just going to wait for these vetoes to kick on, but we hope everyone's enjoying the stream. I'll pop the bracket up, why not, just to see how this entire tournament has panned out. Oh, see how the entire tournament has panned out so far.
Torches.
The
Torches without.
yeah, we've seen some good runs, and yeah, that doesn't actually display. That's okay. I was hoping to have to be able to put something up, but it's not going to work. I'll have a surprise for you all next time. But yeah, Torches is out. We'll see. This is best of 5, so we will be underway shortly. But yeah, going back to the bracket, it's been a pretty entertaining tournament. The games we've watched have been cool. They've been, unlucky for Nicarac that game number 1 was just super feel bad, and game number 2, it just happens. You just get. I guess it's almost like an unforced error, or I guess in that case it was a forced error being forced back onto a composition that's not too great. But yeah, apart from that, we've seen some real good games, and we've only had two 2-1s. So yeah, what an interesting CSO Cup this has been. Yeah, Incorporeal is going to be our first game, as yeah, we all head up into the lobby. We're going to get these finals underway really soon. Let me know what your guys' predictions are in the chat before we get this one underway. Let me know what you think's going to happen. What's your predictions, dude? What do you think's going to happen?
I think it will be a 3-1 to Showtime.
3-1 Showtime? Cool.
What about you?
It's PvP, man. Has to be a 3-2. 3-2
3-2?
Christiana upset. Let's go. 3-2 Christiana
that's
upset.
biased. That's biased, my friend.
3-2 Christiana upset. I mean, Showtime's the favorite, man. Showtime's definitely the favorite, but it's
Sorry for the
PvP.
underdog on occasion.
It's PvP. So, like, when it comes to PvP, the knife edge, anything can happen. I just love PvP, man. I love PvP. I think if there is a matchup where the underdog is probably has the best chance of winning, it's definitely PvP compared to ZVZ or TVT.
Well, you can do the first introduction, brother.
Sure. In the bottom right hand corner, in the blue Protoss probes, in yet another CSO Cup final. Give it up for Onsides Christiana.
And has Showtime got a team again?
Yes, he does. It's Sentinel.
Who is he?
I remember this time.
Okay, here we go. And on this part of the map, we have the wonderful lady from the front. We have Showtime representing Team Sentinel.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think out of the mirror matchups, ZVZ, you just get stomped. TVT, you'll just get, whittled away. I think PvP is probably the one where the underdog has the best chance. And
That's true. That's true.
doesn't mean it's a strong chance. It's still probably like an 80-20 split. But it's better than the 95-5 or the, it's better than those odds. But yeah, Showtime, is he taking the most direct route to his opponent's base? He is not. And, these are the kind of things that, I suppose Christiana's not making his way all the way home anyway. But these are the kind of things that can happen. And if the underdog feels like his opponent is too good and he doesn't feel like he has a strong chance, then, I mean, Protoss cheese can really hurt, man. So we'll see. We'll see how this one pans out. I'm really looking forward to this. I hope everyone in the chat is too. Christiana just scouting around. I don't know if he's going to build something down here. No, he's just scouting around. Showtime doing the same. Both players macroing up at home and just getting some vision out on the map, trying to make sure that they're not going to get caught off guard by something. Because, yeah, Christiana's pretty good. Showtime's pretty great, and I think this is going to be one of the best CSO finals we've ever had. So sit back, relax. Chad's here to enjoy my favorite matchup.
I'm really not looking forward to this. It's not that it's boring, it's just that it could go so many ways and it always opens the same. I mean, I would like to see a cannon rush in here somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, why not? And a cannon rush in PvP could be ridiculously strong. Like, it's, why would you? I mean, there are many reasons why you wouldn't do it. But if you did it, oh man, it would really, it would probably tilt your opponent. Just because, like,
agreed.
And maybe.
I mean, I'm curious about this. They can't see my pings, can they?
No, I don't think so.
Why can't I ping? Do I not have permission to ping? Mad at you.
Probably not.
Well,
you're not a refugee. Yo, you mean Showtime's pylon here on the right?
That is it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what he put that there for, but that's just one of those things that you know that
Random location. I thought maybe a DT shrine.
yeah,
I mean, there is a probe going over there again. It might be a DT shrine.
yeah, that's yeah, you could very well be right. This is just
Although there is Blink Stalkers, it's a bit of a expensive one for gas. We'll see how many gas he takes. Oh no, it's a gateway. It's pretty
okay.
far away though, right? I
Yeah,
mean, like, is it
yeah.
worth it at that point? It's pretty much the same distance.
I mean, it's I guess with the scouting from the hallucinated phoenixes and stuff, your opponent's going to come in and see, okay, you've only got 2 gates, but really you
Oh,
have 3. Do
true,
you know what I
true,
mean? So,
true.
he might just be trying to bluff Christiana there and say, oh, I've only got 2 gates. Look at me. I'm playing super standard. I only have 2 gates. But actually, he's got that extra production facility. We don't know. We'll see how it pans out. But Christiana, he's going to go for that forward gateway for sure. And this one is in a reinforceable position. This one's going to be used aggressively for sure. And we'll see if Christiana can actually get some damage done, if he can deny this third base of Showtime, because I think Showtime's just sort of saying, hey, look at me, I'm playing economical. And Christiana's like, well, we're going to make, hopefully make that economy a little bit weaker than what you're anticipating. Showtime, well oversaturated. He's getting the scout off on Christiana's natural. Not seeing a third base. Oh man, this proxy gets scouted here. Oh, good force fields here out of Showtime. Whoa, wow, force fields actually on both sides. This pylon's going to go down, and yeah, this gateway might just fall. Don't you think it's funny how Protoss structures continue to warp in even though there is no force field for it to warp in? Oh, there is. There's a pylon at the back end. Don't the structures resume building when you destroy the pylon?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks like Christiana's doing what Showtime plans to do, but a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Which is got him caught. Which is what I'm assuming Showtime was hoping not to have happen, but he's going to be a bit confused how Showtime has so much.
Yeah.
He's going to be thinking 2 gates, but you've got all these like stalkers. He's going to be overthinking. Maybe spend some energy on hallucination.
Yeah.
I mean, in supply-wise, it's in favor of Showtime by quite a bit. I wonder if that's down to, yeah, so that's mostly down to the worker supply. But also, we are looking at a lead in units for Showtime because there is now an Immortal, Sentry, and Stalkers. Although those Stalkers need to back off because they're about to... I mean, no, Christiana didn't capitalize on that.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, and we've got double adepts coming in the main base on both sides. Christiana and Showtime, both of them getting some probe kills, but this is just going to help. I think it's just going to benefit Showtime a little bit more because he does have that 11 probe advantage. But Christiana coming in with his stalkers, oh, he's just going to blink up into the natural. Showtime, unfortunately, his units were going off for the proxy gateway. Oh, Christiana backing off. See, PvP's on such a knife edge that even though you can, get into your opponent's base and do some real serious damage, you just can't afford to lose your army. Because once you've lost your army and you're both playing Protoss, that means he has your army plus whatever you make from now on.
Agreed.
And so Christiana forced to back
We
off
are
here.
seeing charge, and charge is faster for Christiana. I mean, but the army supply is heavily in favor of Showtime, but there is a lot of damage being done. We are looking at 15 kills on the probes by Christiana. That DT is doing the business. It's being really good at holding its ground. It's going to hold the ground there. He's bringing the army back. Observer's looking for it. He's going to catch it. That's not good for Christiana, but he is still doing the business on the third. This is exactly what high-level PvP looks like. Doing anything you can to set the other guy back a little bit. Even if they're ahead, if they can't keep going ahead, then you can always catch up. So that was a really good DT. I mean, it was actually quite interesting how I thought it was going to be Showtime doing something with DTs.
Yeah.
And actually, Christiana is the one that moves forward with this. So I'm quite curious to see how this pans out.
Yeah, Showtime with a real aggressive blink forward.
Well, yeah, Christiana almost got the War Prison, but Showtime saved it. That's not good. There's a one too many Stalkers being picked off there, but there is a very weak Stalker, 1 HP at the front. Maybe pick that one back. It's giving me a heart attack. That's another pick off, another pick off.
Yep.
Weakened Stalkers. Okay, here we go. Here's the fight. And yeah, Christiana is going to be on top on this one until the Immortals get involved. But the thing is, right, Immortals do great damage versus Stalkers, yeah, especially if there's a low number of Stalkers. But see when there's 20, 25 stalkers and there's less stalkers on the opponent, even if he's got immortals, they're very easy to pick off the fire. It's not quite the same.
Yeah,
So don't count out Christiana just yet, just because Showtime's sitting there with heavy duty units. It
for
can
sure,
easily go either way.
for sure, for sure. This is just one of those, it's one of those things, like you said, when the stalker numbers get high enough, it almost doesn't matter. They just have so much DPS, but it's only one stalkers are in those ridiculously high numbers. Here we go. Another engagement's going to happen here. Showtime blinks first. Christiana going to blink afterwards. Didn't manage to pick anything off, but Christiana's army looks really scary at the moment. Showtime has the double immortal and some force fields and stuff. We'll see if those force fields come down. They do. Not the greatest. Doesn't whittle off. Yep, great.
Oh, we're going to block off that with half of that. Oh, that's a huge pick off. Good cancel. At least it wasn't a kill.
Yeah, insta cancel there by Showtime, who's now going to be down on a downer base, and Christian is now up in workers. So all of a sudden, this game is it's swung. Momentum, I think, is not entirely in Christian's favor, but the pendulum is swinging. And see a couple of large zealot run bars getting going down. Still hasn't spotted this gateway in the top right hand corner, which is.
I mean, it's going to be a good one for taking out the third base with some zealot warp-ins, but right now they're focused on defending a home. There's not a lot going on here for Showtime defensively, except for the Immortals themselves. Oh,
yeah.
Very well done. That is almost the perfect counter to what Christiana had in mind for the run by. This is why these guys are top echelon people.
Yeah. I mean, one Archon and some sentries in there with a whole bunch of charge lots. I mean, just to be able to whittle that off, get the splash damage in, and yeah, now Showtime bringing his whole army down. Christiana's doing the same. Looks like Christiana's going to try push in and deny this fourth base once again, but Showtime's here. Oh, great force fields.
Great catch.
Yeah. Oh.
Christiana's choosing to go forward with this. If he blinks forward, he's going to have to try and commit to the fight. I mean, I feel like he should have done, given the fact that he lost a lot of zealots there, but I guess the positioning was in favor of Showtime.
Yeah, for sure.
Showtime going forward. He's going to try and get. Oh, wow. Beautiful catch. Let's go. So there's a run by going in the bottom left here from Showtime. He's prioritizing the probes here, which is good. He's microing that. We've got another warp in on the main fight. Great concave Christiana, but I do think the DPS is in favor of Showtime. Well done, GG.
Yeah, and Christiana thinks so too. He's going to GG out of that. I mean, losing all of those zealots, just like Atman, just one engagement where Showtime throws down 5 force fields, blocks off the entire ramp, and that's going to be it. Blocks off the ramp, 100%. Takes out all of those, pretty much all of Christiana's zealots, and then all of a sudden the momentum swings the other way. I said, I thought the momentum was on the side of Christiana. One great engagement, and all of a sudden, that's it. That's all she wrote. So.
Agreed. I need to stop the beeping my headphones again. Give me 5 minutes. You start the game off as it is. Apologies. No problem, it's just driving me nuts.
I'll see you in a bit. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, let's see how game number 2 happens here. We might see Chad's prediction come true with a Showtime 3-1. I mean, it would be really good for Christiana to put a point on the board. He didn't look bad in that previous game. It would be, really good to see him get a point on the board and hopefully build some momentum. And that's going to be for the play in the bottom left-hand corner of Leyland. Blue Protoss probes for onside gaming. Give it up for Christiana. And in the top right, looking to continue his momentum and hopefully seal the deal and become CSO Cup 82's victor, the champion. Give it up for Dimauer. Showtime representing Sentinels. Let's see how this one goes. PvP's crazy. It's all over the show. Just one engagement can make a huge difference. We saw in that previous game when zealots are a huge part of your army, and then some great force field zealots are no longer a part of your army. The momentum just shifts, and unfortunately for Christiana, it just shifted too much. And that's just how it goes sometimes. We've got game number 2 setting up. Leylines is going to be the map, and we'll see. Mirrored so far, which I didn't expect to be anything different. Both of these players absolutely excellent. We'll see if Christiana can actually make Showtime go the distance, make him bleed a little bit, because Showtime's looked really solid. Really solid. Apart from that one game against Beyond, which is the only one that we've seen that looked a bit... second game against Beyond must have boosted his confidence. Beyond going for that double proxy Marauder. And then, Showtime just holding that. Must have done his confidence really well, feeling great. And we can see he feels good in this game number one. Both players choosing to build stuff not in their base. The probe's just hanging around, and we'll see what the deviation is. It's going to... Ooh, that's a very nice tech deviation from both of them. Nice. We're going to see how this one pans out. We'll see who gets the damage done, or who gets more damage done, and how this ends. But I don't see this game going very long. The tech choices are absolutely fantastic, and I look forward to seeing what's good. Because, both players trying to deny a little bit of scouting. Showtime with the pylon block as the double adept pops out and kills that probe. So, yeah, neither player expanding. Both players going one base into some tech. And, oh, man. Cristiano, man. You got to feel bad for the guy. The Proxy Robo gets scouted. Oh, double stalker show up, and that's... I mean, it gets scouted, but it's not going to get taken out as the adept shade away. Showtime trying to do a little bit of a body block to save that adept. Doesn't manage to save that adept, so first blood I think goes to... No, first blood doesn't go to Cristiano. It might have been. First army unit to go down goes to Cristiano. Showtime not going to bank up these units. He's opting to go straight across. Cristiano too. He's gone for Warp Prism first, and he's just going to Warp Prism these Stalkers up into the main base here, and we'll see if Showtime can hold this. We'll see what Cristiano's got back at home to see if he can hold this. In comes the Oracle, and Shield Battery finishes up just in time.
I came back at the right time.
Dude.
That is good timing.
Yeah, absolutely perfect timing. Cristiano on the other side of the map, they both went for proxy. One proxy Robo, one proxy Starport, and Cristiano's managed to get this Warp Prism in the main base, but it's going to get shooed away here. Oracle, 7 probes to the loss of 2 probes. Wow, that's I was expecting Showtime to come in with
wow, and that's another Oracle. He's
Yep.
not really moving any of his probes away. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage.
Yeah, you got to feel bad here for Cristiano. Losing 11 probes so early on in a PvP match is not a position you want to be crawling your way back from, and especially not against a player like Showtime. Cristiano went for this proxy Robo over here. Showtime went for the proxy Stargate, and the Robo was found, but nothing really happened. Not too much happened there. But yeah, now it's Showtime in a comfortable position. I actually wouldn't even mind these Oracles coming back just to help with the defense. But actually, it looks like Showtime might have enough to get this done. The double Oracle, not going to get too much done in the main base either. So if Showtime feels like he's in any sort of danger, I wouldn't mind him bringing the Oracles back, because he's about to lose a gateway. Okay, replaces the gateway.
Might lose the second one.
Yeah, for sure. I think he just doesn't want to commit to any sort of aggression on the high ground here.
I think it's the right move. I think it's he knows that any aggression right now could lead to those sentries sectioning off his units and causing major headaches for him later on. Now the shield battery is depowered. This is a fight that is... Oh my god, they've locked out. And yeah, I actually think Cristiano's probably got that. I mean, why didn't he commit to that, right?
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I guess he did the right thing, trying to get the... these Oracles aren't going to get too much done. Cristiano knows that the double Oracle's out, and 3 Stalkers going to be enough to push that away. I don't, to answer your question, I don't know why he didn't commit there. I thought he might have had the advantage, but now that the Cybernetics core is powered again, we'll see a few more Stalker warp-ins. Expansion on the way for Cristiano, so Showtime to 11 probe damage, and Cristiano just with this contain is starting to crawl that back. He's got a faster second base. The aggression coming out of Showtime is not going to get too much done with the triple Stalkers. So yeah, I think Cristiano's probably defended this absolutely perfect. Going to be a blink forward, and those Oracles are going to go. Oh, there's no blinks. I beg your pardon. There's no Twilight yet. But yeah, here we go.
I mean, saying he defended it perfectly would be a stretch. He lost 14 workers.
Yeah, but I mean, like, from the aggression points of view, like,
now
he'll defend this perfectly with the 3 Stalkers. Showtime would be hard pressed to get any more worker kills here. And Yeah, here we go. Finally, Showtime's going to be able to break out of his own main and hopefully take a second base. He's going to start the second base at the same time that... Oh, okay. Double immortal drop. They both have two immortals in a
Yeah,
war
I was gonna
prism.
say I was gonna see which one would win that fight, but it looks like they both decided now it's too much micro.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go with
Now
the
that Phoenix should see the natural, which is what he should be focused on trying to get, but I think he's just trying to follow that
war
war prism. He
prism.
needs to know if there's an expansion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the oracles are here. Actually, I think Showtime might know that there's expansion. Let's have a look at Showtime. Yeah, Showtime's seen it when it was still being made. So, Showtime knows he's behind in that regard. And look, Cristiano's caught up in workers. He's actually ahead by 2 at the moment. But yeah, here we go. Proxy getting taken out here by Showtime as he's starting. Yep.
That's not a real Colossus, is it? That is a real Colossus. What?
Where on the side of Showtime? Yeah.
On the way to the base. That is a interesting choice, considering.
Do you think
Was
it's
he
just there for the
expecting-
range? It's there for the range
I
and
think
for the
I
splash?
think a lot of Protoss tends to make a lot of adepts in these situations, like Showtime is. So he's hoping that the Colossus would negate that, but there's no adepts. It's all Stalker,
Yeah.
Immortal. It is extra DPS at the end of the day.
Yeah.
This is where it gets very, very difficult actually for Christiana. But
Yeah,
it
those
looks
four.
like Showtime is winning this one.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, yeah, I think Showtime is winning this one. Very marginally.
Yeah.
It looks like it's very much down to the fact that Colossus and the Immortal count is there. The micro as well, obviously.
Yeah.
That Colossus is just slowly tickling away at the enemy. So, amazing micro. Amazing micro.
Yeah, I think
But-
Cristiano holds.
Oh my god! GG! Wow, that was not how I expected that game to end. Jesus.
Cristiano holds, but with 4 probes in the bank. Yeah, that Colossi. I mean, like you said, he was
I don't
just,
know.
He
I
was
don't
just
know.
tickling.
I don't
He was
know
just
what happened
tickling
there.
along. But I think
That's
it was
because
just, it was just the
I think it's
range
for
damage,
those
yeah.
zealots and
Adepts, maybe even the sentry. But yeah, looks like
no,
Pylon could,
100%.
yeah, Pylon could be our last map. Cristiano down 2-0, and then getting stuck in that stasis trap right at the end was quite funny. I'm not gonna lie. Both players ready, no match history, and off we go. Yeah, this could very well be a 3-0, man. I didn't think Cristiano. Obviously, he wasn't in a great position, losing 11 workers like right in the beginning, plus the extra 3, and he wasn't great, but he kept Showtime contained for so long there that his natural was faster. And
Naturally.
yeah, I mean it was just, I think just a little bit unlucky there
Alright.
for Cristiano. But what?
Let's give it up for the man who gave it all. This is game 3 against Match Showtime. He's got a lot of catching up to do. Give it up for Cristiano.
Yeah.
By Sides Gaming.
Yeah, and in the bottom right-hand corner on match point, representing Team Sentinels, give it up for the one and only Demauer. It's Showtime. Yeah.
I was really worried you weren't going to remember Sentinel again.
Me too, dude.
I heard it.
Me
I
too.
was like, Sentinel.
I also thought, I was like, what's it called?
Looking for the sticky
Sentinel.
note.
Yeah. I actually had it open
Alright,
on my
guys.
second screen because I googled it earlier because Bloodrain said, "Oh no, he's playing for Sentinels," and I thought about it and I was like, "Oh nice," and then I was just like, "Wait, what was that team called? Sentinels?" Then I told you. Then when you asked me again, blank, man. So funny.
So, was it Showtime that was part of Storm Gaming, or was it Shopify Rebellion?
Shopify Rebellion.
Do we know why he left?
I don't. Might be a reason, but
Well, apparently they're a good team. I'm not sure. I've only heard good things personally
Who?
from. Huh?
Who's a good team?
Shopify Rebellion. Apparently, yeah, then they're pretty.
Oh yeah, it was Scarlet, Bian, Lambo, Showtime,
Yeah.
Harstem. That was their
I
team.
mean,
roster at the
as far as
stage.
I'm concerned, all teams are great. We need teams in StarCraft 2, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
They
They had a
apparently Shopify is pretty good. Well, Basilisk obviously I think is considered like one of the number one.
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah.
And obviously they've got Serral, they've got Classic, and they've got Reyna.
Yeah.
Do you know that they had they had Reyna and Serral play Portal 2
Oh
together?
yes, I did see a YouTube like a recommendation of watching the two of them play Portal 2.
Yeah, obviously I'm not going to watch Portal 2 until the day I die because Portal 2 is a game that I would never enjoy. You'd think someone like me who plays one of the most competitive games in the world would be interested in puzzle games. I'm really not. The biggest puzzle game I'm interested in is maybe chess, and even then I am terrible at it.
Yeah, yeah. You like pretty chess, so it counts, man. StarCraft counts.
Yeah, I think so. And that's not just my opinion. I think this is a pretty big opinion across the board.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Onside
Yeah.
Gaming used to have Maru. I'm not too sure anymore. I haven't been too up to date with the teams lately. But Onside Gaming was Maru's team. So that's why I think Cristiano's PVT is pretty good because, I mean, I don't know if he did, but he had the opportunity to practice with Maru. So, I mean, is it practicing with Maru or is it just getting stomped by Maru? That's a good question.
That is a good question. You're right.
You could ask Maru to play mouse only.
We could. I mean, he might still win though.
Oh,
Be
he would
prepared
still
for that.
win, but it would just go for a couple minutes more. That's all. But yeah, I mean, let's talk about this game. It could be the final game. Hopefully not for this man who's building a starport. It's for Cristiano. First Phoenix comes out, and what do you think of the addition of the Phoenix? Is he going to resume Phoenix production? Yes, please. Yes, please, sir. Give me more Phoenixes. Give me more Phoenixes. Pick these units up. Put the numbers in your favor, and then we fight to the death. Let's go. Double Phoenix. I mean, that's double Phoenix. That takes out majority of this. Oh, cheers. It's almost a free immortal right now, as the Stalkers are trying their best to save this immortal, but the second Phoenix is going to be able to pick it up. That's going to be an immortal gone, and Showtime is without his first robo unit. So, second robo unit is going to be a War Prism, as I think Showtime wants to get the aggression on here, but Cristiano is, oh, don't lose your Phoenixes. Yep, Cristiano going to let these Phoenixes come in. Phoenixes are going to feint picking something up and then start to do a little bit of damage.
The Phoenix is the right thing, I think. I think actually Cristiano is putting Showtime on the back for here for sure. If he does manage to get that one present now, which looks like he's going to be able to, does he have Blink though? That's the question.
No,
He doesn't. This is rough. I mean, if he had Blink and could get away there, this would have been worth it for him. But actually, every time he takes one of Showtime's Stalkers out, he loses two more. I mean, taking out the War Prism is always worth it. You don't want that flying around, but at the same time, to be left on one base and being down in supply, oof. That is not where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, the Stalker count isn't that great in Showtime's favor. It's 8. Okay, it's 8. With this most recent warping, it's now 8. It was 5 Stalkers to 6 Stalkers, so it wasn't that bad. But, you know, the sentries are something, without Blink, the sentries are something that Cristiano knows he can't even go near that ramp with, because the sentries will just shave, put down the force field, and then all of a sudden, you know, you've lost your army. Cristiano's really with his back up against the wall here. Showtime putting the pressure on here in game number 3. He's got the War Prism, he's got sentries, Stalkers.
He can't lose that gateway. If he loses that gateway, he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he's only got one more gate, and that's
it.
it.
I think that's his gates. That's his gates. He can't. Yeah. That's. Oh yeah, he has got one more. Yeah, you're right. I mean, one Stalker every 12 seconds not going to cut it, and especially when he's about to lose a sentry, maybe.
Yeah, definitely not. Manages to keep that sentry alive for a few more seconds. Yeah. But I don't think Cristiano's in a very good position. Cristiano himself knows he's really struggling here. Robo finishes up, and you know maybe he'll be able to make something out of it. But Showtime's busy chasing him in his main base. You know, it's not a position you really want to be in. A good force field's going to be able to shave a couple of these Stalkers off, 3 to be exact, on the left-hand side. And Cristiano's I think he's just sitting here.
Unfortunately, guys, I think this is all she wrote for Cristiano, but we'll see if he can pull anything off. I mean, the Immortal is coming.
Yeah.
It's almost down. But GG, well done, Showtime, 3-0. Wow.
Yeah, 3 Showtime cleaning up, and he's going to be Cup 82's winner. I mean, I didn't expect a 3-0. You expected a 3-1.
I did, yeah. I didn't think it was going to be so in favour of Showtime, but it was very well played. I mean, well done to everyone who turned up today to support. Obviously, you guys can see who was on the stream, but we do have another 7 as well sitting back over in Ladder Legends lobby. So again, just before we show off, because I'm pretty sure that was the finals, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the
Yes, it
finals. That
was.
was the
Yeah.
best of 5. Showtime
Damn.
3-0.
Damn. Yeah. So come join us over at Ladder Legends, guys. The link is in the chat. It was fantastic to have you guys come and watch the stream. It's been an absolute pleasure, Ling Lad, again working with you. It's always a pleasure for sure.
Oh, it's great, dude.
Um,
Thanks.
no, anytime, of course, and you let us know. I will, guys, most likely be unavailable next Saturday, but don't worry, I've got you another co-host, Ling Lad.
Yeah, sounds great. It's going to be Gamer Richie himself.
Mr. Stimmenwin, of course, it will be.
Oh, lovely.
He's going to come in and give you that support. Okay, so
Lovely.
no
Lovely.
worries. There will always be another. There'll always be a Kazda here for you guys. Considering he is a co-founder as well, he can do just as much as me. Probably better at selling ladder legends. But anyway, if you're looking for any of that tutorial to the game, any community feedback, any support, you want to get better at the game 100%, all you got to do is sign up to Ladder Legends. We are finishing up beta tomorrow afternoon, evening, BST time, okay? And from there, it will be members only until we fully launch on the 31st. So come get your discounted codes and prices now. Come check out our raffle and come check out our internal tournaments happening tomorrow. Look after yourself and stim and win, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks once again to you guys for sponsoring and for everyone who turned up. You know, shout out to Showtime for winning. Thanks to Björn and every other player who was here. Some crazy 2-0s all the way. Even a 3-0 in the final. So Björn and Flep are the only players to have taken maps off of their opponents who landed up winning, which is kind of crazy if you think about it.
Absolutely is kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, it's been an
But yeah,
absolute pleasure. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And yeah, we'll be here same time next week for CSO Contender, which is our MMR capped event, sitting at, I think it's like 4-3. I'll be lying. Probably around 4,300. So if you're interested, do sign up. We'll be here same time next week. CSO Contender, and then the week after for Cup 83. And we hope to see some more great StarCraft. So thank you once again.
100%.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
GG.